We sorry, y'all. Hold on.
We can always find our way to a fun moment, even in the shady bunch.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Honey. Okay.
Y'all don't even want to know.
What's going on, y'all? This is your boy Scotty by nature. At least I know what to do now.
Y'all can see.
Ma'am.
I'm my bad. Really, BTV? What's up, y'all?
And this is the weather you like it or not.
Scotty is fired. And that is all.
Baby, he acting like me.
Listen. Before we even get into what really happened, okay? Terrence and Josiah will be late tonight. They will be late, just like we was.
It's like listen. Okay.
Reggie was supposed to be a guest host tonight, but Insomnia kicked his ass last night, so he's not able to come. However, I did send a link to Brandy Chanel in her DMs on IG. I had totally forgotten that we follow each other now. So when Reggie told me he couldn't come, I didn't think to ask her to come up. But Brandy, if you are in the chat, please check your Instagram so you can get the link. Now, before we even get into the goddamn show, y'all won't believe what just happened, which is why we laughing.
Oh, Lord.
I knew something was wrong when I looked up at my PC and the shit never started running because I have the show up here on my PC so I can look at the chat the right way. And I was, why is that just play the theme song and everything? Why is not showing up? Y'all, we was on here really having a show for like 7 minutes and it wasn't even live.
We was just talking up a storm, y'all.
We was talking up the storm and the shit wasn't even live. Like, I don't know how the hell I did that. Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm on tonight. But we weren't live, child. We was not live. And we had a whole announcement and every damn thing. Like, we was up here joking. Me and Really B was having our little back and forth like we always do. And y'all didn't even see the shit.
Nobody was here.
No one knew. Y'all just in the chat. And I was wondering why the chat wouldn't move. And I'm like, do they not see the theme song coming on? Do they not see the theme song? Like, why are they not saying nothing? Like, oh my God.
Because they wasn't seeing
nothing. They wasn't seeing nothing.
But look. What really would have been bad is if we were talking Cash Money and you accidentally hit the record.
Right.
That would be something.
Right. Josiah said a production meeting.
Yeah, Josiah, you late though. So you can't be talking about no production meeting. You late.
Production meeting is
if you're not here.
This, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I've really been tripping out before we even went live. I cannot even believe this shit. Like, we was really having a show.
Include drinks?
Yes, but I didn't drink anything. I only had a Coke.
That's might have put a little brown in there somewhere.
Probably some rum, some Jack Daniels.
Because not only
don't blame Jack. Jack ain't had nothing to do with that. Jack ain't had to do with that.
Not only did you forget to press record, but you also was like, "Hey y'all, it's Scotty."
Right.
Over here doing new stuff. Ain't tell nobody.
Well, hey, at least the mistake that I made by not going live, at least they gave y'all some time to know what the fuck I wanted y'all to do here. So fuck it here. I guess it was a blessing in the sky.
Rocky. It still was a little rocky. Not on cue.
Okay, a little shaky, baby.
Oh Lord, this is gonna be some shit I'll never forget. I cannot believe that we was live and wasn't live.
I'm just glad we weren't talking longer.
Right. Oh my God. What if we were talking longer? Then we had y'all wait. Well, I had y'all, I ain't gonna even say we. I had y'all waiting on us and we weren't even live. I'm just really thinking we starting this shit out real lit and then wouldn't even started yet. Are we up here just talking? I looked up and it still said scheduled. I'm like, this ain't even.
And I didn't even notice it. I didn't notice it.
I didn't even, because at first I saw schedule, but I was like, oh, it's just probably just a delay on my end. And so I didn't even pay no more attention to it. Oops. Anyway, well, we here now, honey.
That's my fault.
To look out for.
That's my fault, child. That's my fault.
They must have put some in your Coke. That's what Scotty had some in his Coke.
Oh. You know what? He probably had that original Coke that actually had Coke in.
Right.
Don't you do me like that. No, ma'am. I mean, no, sir. Don't you do that. Don't you do that. Don't you do that. Hey, Brandy.
Hey, Brandy.
Hey, girl.
Oh, let me tell you something, Brandy. Let me tell you what just happened, child. Before we even started, let me just tell you what happened. Girl, we was really having a show for like 5 or 6 minutes and it wasn't even no show because we wasn't live and I didn't know that we wasn't. We just sitting up here talking and we not even
looking crazy. Hey.
Oh my God. But however, Brandy is here and it's like 131 of y'all up in here right now already.
Ready.
Y'all are ready for the mess already. Okay, so be sure to like up the video while you're in here. All the mods is in the building. Let me just say this to you, mods. Don't block them. Just put their ass in timeout if they do too much. You ain't gotta block them. Just put their ass in timeout. But if they keep doing too much,
they get trigger happy.
Okay, well, Scotty, I my trigger finger is always tweaking, so I might have to. So y'all can play around if you want to, and you're gonna be sitting in the benches, can't say nothing. You really gonna be better yet, you gonna be up in the cloud somewhere. Don't do it. Let's not try it today.
Behaviors. Okay,
this is just us reviewing a reality show, and this is also a free show for y'all. Okay, don't be in y'all feelings. Don't be on that fuck shit. Okay,
please don't.
We ain't got time. All right, praise God, hallelujah. All that good jazz, but they shade. Yes,
hey,
okay,
Willie.
let's go.
All right, y'all. So we're about to start off the show with one of my favorite segment. Well, this is probably the only segment we got here. The only segment of the show is the tweets of the week.
It can still be your favorite.
Yeah. But let's start off with the tweets of the week, y'all. Oops, my bad. Again. Y'all, anyway, so this is the tweets of the week, y'all. We're going to start off with it. So the first tweet of the week starts with this right here. It says, "This is exactly who I see when I look at Candace." Why is her bob
Now I'm having flashbacks of the special that we did.
Mm-hmm. Yes, man. Yes, God. Yes, God. Yes, God. Yes, God.
Andy had a nerve to walk in the room and tell me something. I love your hair.
Y'all remember when Nene was reading Claudia and she did like this, like that?
Yeah.
The bob, like she was like,
right.
That bob was bumped. I said,
I'm telling you,
girl, she used the barrel too. Like she didn't even use the flat iron. It was way too bumped for that.
Oh, not the barrel. I had the barrel. Oh my gosh, yes, the barrel.
Took it back.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Back with that
one. You're like, all right, I don't know about that.
I don't know about none of it. I'm just here.
I've had the same person help me with my fashions over the years. We know, Giselle. We know.
Giselle, like, are you serious? Is that okay? Is that a fun fact that y'all just learned right now within the reunion? Because I swear I never heard Giselle ever claim to have a stylist up until now.
I thought she was her own stylist.
Me too. This is like you're
thought she
literally paying somebody to
So,
look like this.
so which one is worse? Her being her own stylist or her paying someone to put her in the
paying
food?
somebody.
Her paying somebody to have her look like that. That's the
There's
worst.
one thing if you just can't dress and you have bad taste, but when you are paying someone to make you look better,
right?
Huh? I wasted money because you're
But you
literally.
also have to co-sign it though. You know,
it just goes hand in hand. She ain't got no style. Her stylist ain't got no style.
Well, you know what?
It looks good to her because she don't know no better.
I don't give Giselle much, but I will say this: I will give her 2 claps for being 10 toes down and at least keeping somebody steadily.
I can give her that.
For the past 6 seasons. So I will give her that. Like, there's a little bit of loyalty there because she ain't loyal to nobody else but her hairstylist / regular stylist. So,
baby, and she need to let him go. I'm sorry, Cal. I like you. However, you gotta go to the beauty school, sir. Because
not however, comma.
You got a model here, Giselle, and she's not. Nobody is going to rush and sit in your chair based off of the work that you've done on Giselle. You are the one that gave her iconic thick bangs their debut on season 1. And it's just been downhill ever since. If you applied that wig that she wore on the reunion, unacceptable. No.
Look, Giselle has gotten better over the seasons, even though it's in 1% increments. She has gotten better.
But I'm not understanding. Did y'all see when she was in her her closet and she had 20 of the same wig? I ain't never seen somebody in my life got 20. It's the same dirty blonde. It's the same shit. Like, why are you buying the same wig over and over again, ma'am?
You said what, Brandy?
Is it human hair?
No,
I don't know nothing about that.
That's pack hair.
It's the baby.
Not pack hair.
It's the wig that's on this. Okay, outre. That's out there on display when you go into the beauty supply store.
Right.
Oh my God.
Get your bag of hair and keep it moving. It's gonna charge you at max maybe $100 depending on which style you get. Ma'am, you can't sell me on that's human hair, especially not that 4-tone ponytail that she wore. What was that last season when they went to Portugal? Bitch, please.
Okay.
Next week.
Yeah.
How is Candace considered the common denominator in arguments on this show when the whole cast had multiple conflicts themselves? Ashley had conflict with Wendy, Mia, Candace, Robin, Karen, Monique, Giselle, Sharice, and Katie. It's the hypocrisy for me. I can agree with that. I can agree with it.
Because Andy, what are you talking about? I'm gonna save it, but sir, what are you talking about?
She said, "I'm gonna save it." But what you talking about?
That's all I gotta ask. What are you talking about?
Can I ask everybody a question?
Yeah.
Who all was here from season 1?
I came in season 2. Season 1 was good.
I'm pretty sure it was the season 1 reunion. I'm finna preface this with this is why I want Katie back. Katie was the first person
to get Giselle together
and gather Giselle and Robin at the same, to the point where Robin asked for security because she wanted to attack Katie because she could not take Katie out. Katie took both of them on at the same time.
Yeah, it was so funny. She had Robin screaming to the top of her fucking lungs. Oh, hold on, y'all.
I'm gonna have to play that one back because when Potomac first hit, y'all, I was like, "Oh, what is this?" I literally seen like the last episode where, hey, boo,
what's up?
Hey, oh, got the beer out. Oh, he
got his merch on.
I forgot my camera. Lord, my bad. I ain't supposed to see that beer.
I didn't know you had no shirt. I want one.
I know, right? I was looking at it.
My homegirl made me one.
I want one. I want one to support.
I was filming content. That's why I'm late.
Oh, we understand.
Oh, I thought you was late because you was at work.
No, I got off work earlier.
So where was you at?
He said he was filming.
He said he was filming content.
I was filming. Jarrell, don't you start. Don't you start. I actually watched the whole reunion show, baby. I got my notes. I'm ready.
Oh, ready.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Ooh, he got that beer.
Oh, wait.
I love this.
So you're ready. That is beautiful because you don't have much to talk about, seeing as how the person that you stand for only had 2 lines last night.
Oh Lord, don't you start. Don't you start now.
I had to put that out there. Didn't have much to say.
There's always an excuse. I mean, an explanation for the
excuse.
Look, I will say this: we heard more of Juan this season than we did of Robin. We talked more about collection plate than we did about Robin.
They already started with the tomatoes, child.
Keep it going, y'all.
Already started.
Keep it going, guys.
Not the tomatoes already.
I already started.
We love it.
Yes,
but listen.
Yes, we will have the Robin slander. Yes, we will. As long as I'm sitting here, we will.
But listen, but to piggyback off of Yarrell's original point about Katie getting Giselle and Robin together at the same damn time, like Future, that shit was funny because she had Robin screaming to the top of her fucking lungs because Robin she was like, Robin said, "Listen, man, y'all got to get security," and then Katie was like, "Oh, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?" And then here go Robin. Shut up!
I'm gonna watch that tonight.
Listen, that's just like when Katie. What did Katie say to was it Ashley when they were in Jamaica? What did she say to her?
She called her stupid. She said,
she called her stupid.
She's like, I shouldn't have called you dumb. I should have just called you stupid. Like,
is it me or is everybody low? I can't hardly hear you, Brandy. Is it me?
I can hear her.
I can hear.
Oh, I can hear.
I hear.
Okay, hold on. Maybe it's me then.
Yeah, because she said, "You are stupid and you are dumb."
Period.
She was dead ass.
Like it is.
And then she was like, maybe I shouldn't have called you dumb. Maybe I should have called you stupid. I don't know.
I said,
right.
There is an echo.
I actually thought she was going to get an apology, and she was like, "Nah,
is it me?
I should just called you stupid."
I didn't hear an echo.
It was.
I haven't. Let me go out. I'm gonna go out and come back in because it must be.
No, it's good.
You good now?
It's good now.
Yeah, it's good. I don't hear anything.
Okay, I'm good now. Okay.
Okay, what's the next one?
Wait, before we continue, what the hell? I was minding my business, listening to y'all, and y'all say it's a we have a production meeting, and y'all know.
Don't you bring your late ass up here and start shit? Don't you come up here and do that?
Child, I was earlier than y'all. How y'all came up here?
No, honey, you were still late. Even though the show started late, you were still late. Don't try it, okay?
Well, I'm her, okay?
You are, so you trying to, I don't listen, y'all. I don't know what's going on with Josiah. Josiah really been trying to get out on me on live the last couple of weeks, but behind closed doors is, hey brother, hey friend, good morning, friend. How you doing, friend? You doing good this morning, friend? But when we get on live, he want to show out.
All I said is we're having a production meeting, child. We go having a production meeting. You done mess up the whole production, Lord.
Don't you try me. Don't you try me. Don't you try me. Don't you try me.
Hey.
It was a mess, Josiah. Save the day.
Really, Sakina?
Really? I kid.
Really? Okay, y'all really trying to. I really feel ganged up on right now, and it's not fair. It's just not.
I'm feeling very attacked right now.
But anyways, the next tweet is for Jamal to never be at these reunions. He gets talked about more than Robin does, child.
What I just say?
Let's talk about it.
I mean,
I was actually surprised that Andy brought it up. Part 1, the reunion. Of course, typical Giselle, honey. Lying, always trying to be in other people's business, but when she get asked the questions, "What's up?" She all, I don't remember. Oh no, I don't want to talk about it. Andy clocked.
Well, I feel like this was Get Back. I feel like this was them responding to the criticism that everybody heard about this major meltdown last season, but we didn't get to see it. So I feel like this was Bravo's way of giving us, like, our Giselle moments that we didn't get from the last reunion, because there was no reason. Let's be clear, there really wasn't no reason to bring Jamal ass up, because he didn't even make a cameo this season. Like, damn,
he wasn't even living in the phone this season. He just went there.
Like, what were we here for?
I feel
it was
like
a filler.
They brought him up, like the fashions and bringing up Jamal. I almost feel like they brought that up to make it seem like Giselle had a reason to be in the first seat. Like, it made it, like she really did. I thought Candace should have been before her. So I'm thinking they bringing up Jamal, her house and her fashions, just to be like, oh, see, she actually did have a storyline this season, like giving her a reason to be there. Because y'all know the thing is that she's protected with Bravo, so
she ain't had no storyline.
Nothing.
She didn't have no storyline.
Had her first, because at the end of the day, you get the weak shit out the way first, and they really should have made Robin ass be next in line. She really could have been
this
first.
Was their way of dragging this shit out, because they do not have 4 episodes worth of anything to talk about.
They don't. Anyway.
They really don't, because this season was pretty mild compared to last season. Last season could have had four parts, but this season,
I don't even remember how many parts last season had.
It had 3.
I think 3.
3.
Though they probably doing the 4th one because Nicki Minaj.
Which why is she here?
But they don't even have 3 episodes to go. They don't even have 3 episodes worth before Nicki Minaj. They don't have it.
No, for real, because Giselle, literally, Giselle, Ashley, and Robin, they don't have storylines.
They don't, because don't nobody give a damn about. All Ashley did was stir up shit and breastfeed. That's it.
That's it. That's all. And then they tried to end it toward the last 2 episodes with her and that nasty ass man. Like, no, we don't care. Y'all, I smell food cooking. I'm distracted.
Okay, Patty, what's the next tweet?
Okay, the next tweet is this here. Ain't karma a bitch? Now your ex owes taxes, and you were talking about Karen.
Come on,
listen, you better. I know a little something about this girl. You better go get you a lawyer.
My cousin is in the comments. Hey, Ronnie.
Hey. Oh, hey, Ronnie. I didn't know.
Hey, cousin.
Yes, he said, and Ashley drunk Coronas too. That's what she had to do this season. She was breastfeeding, stirring up shit, and drinking Coronas. Those are her storylines.
That's all she do.
Can I just say this, because I don't want to forget, and I don't have my pen and piece of paper next to me. I'm glad Rodney brought that up, because I didn't like how Ashley
the drink
was
comment
trying to read Chris, and it was like, because you've been drinking a lot lately. But you've been guzzling Coronas, like, at least he's sipping on his drink. You guzzling, like,
literally.
Let's not do this.
And you breastfeeding. And you breastfeeding. So all you're doing is dumping that milk anyway. Girl, go to now somewhere.
She needed a moment, child. She was sitting on the edge of that couch. Ain't got nothing else to say. She needed a moment. She got
I agree.
That's what she did. That's what she did.
She got to hug down the Coronas to sleep with that corpse. You absolutely.
Ooh, not the corpse. Ooh,
baby,
corpse.
Oh, child.
Member.
Oh, child. Oh, Lord Jesus, help me. Oh, she said the corpse. Ah. And that's definitely what he. That's definitely what he is. That's definitely what he is. He is definitely a corpse child. Okay, the last tweet is Josiah sent me 2 emails full of damn tweets, and I picked the ones that I liked the best.
Busy. Josiah was ready.
Yes, he did. He had already sent me one that he said, "Friend, I just sent you another email."
It's still trending.
I didn't even get to watch Twitter and all of that.
Yeah.
I ain't get to be on Twitter.
Here's the next one. She ain't been the same since this moment. The biggest clear besides her daddy mentioning the 6 and 7 baby mamas.
And they did talk about that bonded too, didn't they? She was like, it wasn't nothing new.
You know what?
I mean, I think she said that last season too, though.
I wonder.
But then Andy was like, so was it Andy or Karen said, okay, so you just exchanged. So then you
Karen,
side chick. I said,
yeah, that's
Karen said that.
Karen said that.
Like, baby, you were a willing participant, Miss Ma'am. But then again, let's not even entertain it too much, because the shit wasn't real anyway. Like, girl,
it really wasn't. That's why she didn't want to talk about it. And that's why she didn't want to talk about it in the first place, because it was
You gotta
real.
create lies. You're gonna have to keep up with the lie that you tell. So it's just like, girl, your best bet is to stay quiet about the shit.
And then when they got her together with that timeline,
okay. And the
Straight
fact that
up.
she didn't even know when they broke up, like, girl, please.
That's
Right,
my
don't never
thing.
know when
How the fuck you don't know when you didn't break up with somebody? Hell, the last person I remember what day. It was November the 30th,
The year,
2019.
honey, okay.
I know. It was
You
cold
know
as
what it
fuck
felt like
outside.
outside. Yes.
Dear diary.
Shit, what the fuck you talking about? And the first song that I played when we broke up was "Hurts the Most" by Monica. I know every damn thing about that night.
It's letting
You need to
go.
stop listening to 90s music while going through breakups.
That-
I have you in.
listen, you better get that. You better get you. Listen, I'm a little bit older than y'all, so I be getting into that 80s R&B. Give me some Phyllis Hyman, honey.
Baby, when you going through a breakup, play that whole My Life album by Mary J. Blige. Bitch, you gonna cry.
Yes,
Y'all, I'm past that. I'm past
No,
that.
y'all listen to Summer Walker if y'all want a real breakup album.
Who?
That new Summer Walker album.
He trolling.
Me and Scotty had a disagreement, y'all, because I said that Summer Walker is the new Mary J. Blige.
I'm gonna need you to stop.
All right, bye.
No,
Don't
have
you
y'all
do that.
heard Summer Walker's album the whole
Don't
way?
you besmirchify
It is
queen.
the 2021.
Do not besmirchify the queen.
Really be. It is the 2021 version of My Life.
Please stop. Just shut up. Oh my God. Please don't.
A mixture between My Life and Share My World.
It ain't nothing like that. Do you see tomato? Look at Sakina in the chat.
That's fine. Y'all can throw tomatoes at me.
Sakina throwing the tomatoes.
Y'all can throw them. Y'all can throw the tomatoes at me.
You need to stop playing with me. You stop playing with
I'm
me.
not trolling.
Stop playing. You are, cause spring, summer, and all this other shit ain't got shit on Mary J. Blige. Period. She ain't nothing like Mary J. Blige. She does not compare to Mary J. Blige. Okay.
What's next? What we talking about next?
We talk about the show now because now you got all these tomatoes on this shit. Now I'm sick of. We can make ketchup with this shit because of you. Shit. But anyhow, Josiah know he can try to ruffle my damn feathers. He know what the fuck he be doing. He know it. 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 Now, anyway, we about to start off talking about the show. Now, before we even get into anything, let's go ahead and talk about the fact that they decided to try to act like we don't know that Nikki was coming to the show and had her coming on this shit with this Metro PCS ass video that they sent in.
Right.
Like, girl.
Not the Metro PCS though.
Like, girl.
Baby, I said, was this film on a camcorder? Because why we can't see her face?
It was filmed on one of these.
It had to be. And listen, it had to be, okay? Because that was a hot mess.
Why didn't
they pickles?
They should have kept that. I mean, I understand. Like, I feel like that's something that they should not have let anybody know about until the previews for the final episode, and then they should have showed that clip of her walking down the hall from the back holding the cards. It just kept us in suspense because now it's just anticlimactic at this point.
That's true.
That's true.
That's true. That's definitely true. For real.
I agree with you on that. I mean, if y'all knew, like Really B said, baby, y'all already had her voice in the trailer. We already know that she's coming. So that moment I was just looking at the TV like this.
Right. And like you said, then that video, like, girl, go sit down somewhere, child.
Right.
Hey, I was still excited. Ooh, Jesus.
But I think they did that so people can.
I
think they did it so people can tune in. That's all. They did that for the ratings.
Wait a minute. Somebody said the Obama phone. Honey, listen. Taking it back to 2008.
Not the Obama phone. Especially back then when he first became the president and they had his own little ringtone. Obama, 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 Obama. I played that shit. I was going to a college. It was a bunch of white folks up in that damn union. I played that shit out loud and they was pissed.
Disrupting the Caucasians.
They were pissed, child. Pissed.
Oh, yeah, you was in Mississippi too, huh? Woo.
Yes, child. Mississippi.
Proud, baby.
Heavenly Father, we come to you today, Lord.
They know not to fuck with me. They know not to fuck with me.
Period.
But But we start off with them talking about Giselle's style, child. Now they asked us Giselle's style improved, and everybody said that it hasn't because it hasn't. But what was really funny to me is that Candace was like, what did Candace say that was so funny to me? She said,
well, people was gonna pick her outfit before.
Yeah, it was something about that. She said, I don't. She said, I don't agree with all of your choices. And then Giselle fired back with, I don't agree with yours either. It works for you. And then Candace said, but what I choose works for me and other people.
Well,
Giselle.
In Giselle's defense,
oh Lord,
she is not the only worst dressed. Ashley is. She dressed her dresses are horrible as well.
Ashley dressed like a white woman,
but Giselle gets more, like pressure from everybody. But Ashley just as worse. And then some these outfits.
If anything, I feel like Giselle's style has gotten worse because I feel like now she got a little more money, and I feel like she be trying too hard. Like if anything, I think her dress has gotten worse.
Her hair is better.
Giselle think her hair is better, but Giselle thinks that designer makes her outfit.
Right. Yeah, she's one of those people that think if you got a label, then it must be right. No, ma'am.
Just because you're walking around with a Versace robe on down at the little
thank
party.
You, G.
Shout out to G.
Thank you.
I had to put that up there. Shout out to G, honey. Shout out to G.
Hey, G.
But you know what? Even though she did buy her curtain from JCPenney's, anybody can put something so simple and make it, fashion. But with Giselle, it just don't meet the expectations. I don't know what's going on.
Like even her bedroom. Did y'all see that gaudy shit in her bedroom?
That Versace.
How you fuck up a bedspread and pillows? God darn.
Right.
Like for real, let's talk about it. The bitch can't dress. Ashley can't dress. Ashley dressed like a white woman.
She said she had the same designer for years. Baby, when is it time for you to know to get rid of that designer?
Right. Okay. Why they ask?
Sister Mary from Missionary Baptist Church can only do so much. You have to learn how to elevate yourself in your fashion.
And that's what I'm saying. Like you're 6 years in and you are still like, what did Karen say? I think Karen was like, she's very
it's true. But the truth be told, listen, we're not saying that her wigs are just everything. We're saying that she's come a long way from that cereal bowl wig that she was wearing on season 1. That's all we saying. Because she's come a long way from that cereal bowl she had on her head. That's all I'm saying.
Somebody said Robin can't dress and her makeup was terrible. Robin, she can put some shit together. I don't know what was up with Robin this season, but the bitch just chose to look a mess.
This season,
because sometimes Robin be looking good.
Robin is a hit or miss. She's
hit or miss.
She is, because you're right. Robin is a tomboy. Like I think Robin is just comfortable in jeans and a sweatshirt or some sneakers and a t-shirt. Deborah, are you being funny when you say that Ashley and Robin aren't black? I hope you're playing when you say that, because both of them are black.
Yeah,
she probably saying that because they
don't identify as black women. I think that's
Robin absolutely
Robin does,
as a black
but
woman.
she did that.
Both Robin's parents are black.
Remember, she did that ancestry test, and she was like, I guess more European than anything. Remember, they went through that whole thing season 1 and shit.
Yeah, I remember what she's talking about though.
Oh, I'm lost. Okay, but never mind.
Robin can clean up. When Robin had cut her hair, I feel like that was Robin's best season. She came with looks a lot better compared to what she coming with this season. And because then her hair started growing out season 5, and she was looking a mess.
Yeah, she was a bit depressed, child. We'll try to wait a minute.
That's what it was.
Amina, last year Robin did not look better because when she was sitting her ass up at that reunion last season, I don't know what the fuck she had on, and them Goodyear tracks that was in her fucking hair.
Girl,
was just not it.
That will forever be a fail. I don't know who her stylist was and who convinced her to do that, but that was
wait, Lil Mackie. Robin looked like she need to play in Love and Basketball too. DVD.
Oh my God, I cannot. Oh shit, I cannot.
Now, I do want to say this because we can't do one of these without me talking about my boy Dylon. See, Dylon got his mother together, okay? Because he was looking at how she was looking at the reunion. Her whole look was cohesive. Now
She was
last
playing it
season,
safe.
she was looking crazy. Dylan popped out and said, "You're not gonna
Yeah.
embarrass me on TV at the reunion." Because in her confessional, she looked nice. Reunion, she looked nice. Now, what Robin needs to do is she need to hire Dylan. Now, I know his prices are expensive.
You know, she can't afford to hire nobody. Robin literally got to get it how
Dylan will
she
get her
lives.
together.
Yeah,
Dylan will have her on the right track. Now, she get Dean.
She got a little coin,
Dean just good with crunching numbers. But if you get Dylan go set you up. I'm just saying.
Well, listen, if Rob, like y'all said, Robin is
Lord.
or sometimes miss. No, for real. I'm not trolling. Please don't not throw any tomatoes, okay?
We hear you. We gonna hear you out, friend. What about it?
Robin,
I'm not gonna hear him.
Robin do be on point, but I just guess is who she's styling with. And I feel like if she looks deep inside within herself, she can find a cute little outfit and she can always be on point. But she has to believe in herself. Rel, stop throwing tomatoes.
I feel you. She do gotta believe in herself because I mean, though they like to throw it around freely, especially towards Wendy, the Green Eye Bandits are the most insecure bitches on the cast. So yeah, you do need to dig within and find that inner confidence. Get yourself up there. We know Robin can't afford no stylist, so sis got to get it how she live. However, Giselle, bitch, you should be in better places. Robin, she can pull it together, but I guess we just gonna go with her depression, child, and say that's the reason why she be looking a mess, even though she was looking a mess in some of them scenes last season too. So
even though y'all say that she has she don't really have a budget or she don't really make that much money. Okay, she can still go ahead and invest in like some clothes, go to Ross or Marshalls, JCPenney.
It looks like she already shops at Ross and Marshalls already.
Right. You don't have a budget when you balling. That's what people who got coins say. There's no budget. Robin has a budget. Josiah.
Some girls do on Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Nothing.
Marlo has that little boutique where they can rent high-end clothing and just kind of give it back. Why can't she do that? Because they do that on word on the street is they do that at Real Housewives of Atlanta. They go to these.
Not word on the street, sis. Yes, this is the city of smoke and mirrors, baby.
They rent high-end clothing and give it back, so she can
give it back. Marlo knew what she was doing because there's a whole bunch of perpetrators down here. Okay. Yeah.
No, but she can really go to like Macy's or something and I think she just needs to really believe in herself. Like I said, that's my commentary on Robin's fashion, but she is not because
what can I say this? Can I say this though? I think we can all agree on this. Robin has a better chance at improving than Giselle.
Absolutely.
Yeah, true. We can agree.
Giselle
she's up there higher than Giselle for sure.
Giselle is pretty much very much I had the word at the tip of my tongue. I just can't get it out. But Giselle is just completely she just want to be stuck in 1985. She just want to stay stuck in 85. That's what she want to be stuck in.
Yeah, did y'all see her 50th birthday pictures? I said, bitch, where you at? This can't be 2020, not what you dressed like this. She was definitely in the 80s in her 50th birthday pics. Cause man, what the fuck is that?
Oh wait, was it like that disco roller derby thing that she?
It was like the teased hair and
well, clearly, child, if she don't care about how she looks, then I don't know why would we care? You know what I mean?
I mean, we really don't, but
yeah, we did give her too much time.
We just like to read her. That's all. But
it's fun.
Wait, no. Well, see, we read her for fun, but her daughters read her for sport.
Oh,
pretty much.
They live with her. They know her tea.
That's facts. That's facts.
They're gonna air her out every time.
Now, I will say, Giselle's daughters, they of Candy's mother and aunts.
Oh,
they give you that spirit. Yeah, the OLG, they give you that.
Okay, so who Bertha? Is Grace Bertha?
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Grace is definitely Bertha.
Baby, that Bertha, honey. Something else.
Because it was a scheme set up by Jamal for him to come to you with the bullshit. With the bullshit.
That was an iconic moment.
Because you know them twins is Aunt Nora and Mama Joyce. You know it. You know that.
I served Nora, Auntie Nora.
I love me some Auntie
Down in
Nora,
Chicken
baby.
Shake.
I love some Auntie Nora. Remember
But
when
she ain't tip me though, so no.
Oh Lord Jesus.
At Steak and Shake, y'all. At Steak and Shake, she was very sweet, but she did not tip me. Very ghetto.
remember when Mama Joyce was about to hit Carmen with that shoe, and then and Candy came up in there and she was trying to explain what happened, and she was like, she got up acting like she was about to do something to Joyce. I wasn't gonna let her do nothing to Joyce.
Baby, but I tell you that scene used to trigger me because I'm like, y'all old bitches is sitting here lying.
I wasn't gonna let her do nothing to Joyce.
What I was gonna do?
Okay.
Mama Joyce, today is her birthday, so shout out to
Oh Lord, she a Scorpio. Lord Jesus.
Baby, did y'all see Mama Joyce with them thick legs, baby?
Yes, I did.
Honey, Mama Joyce.
Oh yeah,
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Fever, honey.
Okay. She was
Lord.
Look
at
what
this.
happened next.
Wait. I gotta say that too, Josiah. Girl, I ain't everybody.
Oh my God.
You know what?
On the fuck out there.
I'm just gonna for the remainder of this time we on this panel as this season ends. I'm just gonna blurt that shit out at random moments. I'm just gonna blurt it out every time Josiah or anybody say something. I'll be like, "Girl, I ain't everybody." But anyway, this is what happened. I'm not drunk. I'm just drunk off life. Thank you. But y'all see how Josiah be trying me on live? But
says the one who showed up with a beer, Hanny.
Oh, right. They want to ask me if I'm drunk. Like, are you serious?
Mind y'all business.
What is that? Blackberry. What's that?
Who the hell
is that in
drinks
a plastic bottle?
How you got? How much was that? The $2.
I didn't even know they still made man.
Yes,
they still make Manischewitz. Yes, it's a very kosher.
I don't
drink.
even know what it is.
Don't judge
culture drink from who? Black
no,
people?
it's not. No, that ain't no culture drink.
It looks cheap, like you get.
That's some Sanford and Son shit.
That's what I said, Josiah. Is it a plastic bottle? Because it was definitely giving low qual.
It's kosher. Kosher.
Just because they put it on the label don't make it real.
It's
kosher. Oh, kosher.
Okay.
I thought you were saying culture.
I should have, you know what, Josiah, when you asked me was I drunk, I should have said, girl, I ain't intoxicated.
Okay, come
on. That's what I should have said, but
you gotta be ready,
you try me one more time and it's gonna be a problem. Stop trying me. Shit. Oh. But anyway, back to the show. Since these motherfuckers with late time cards want to come up here. We start off
production meeting, child. This is too much.
Listen, we having fun. Don't you bring your ass up here and you was late. Shut up. Anyway, but however, Mia, they asked Mia how was her experience on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I mean, not Atlanta, Potomac. And then, you know, Candace said she liked Mia at first. Giselle said that she likes that Mia owns her shit. I don't know when does she own it. And Mia was telling a whole bunch of different stories about her surgeries and how her and G met and her relationship with her mother and whether or not G gave her business or not. And does she flip-flops or was Karen in her ear? This was all about Mia, okay? All about Mia. So first of all, what I didn't understand is when Giselle said she likes the fact that Mia owns her shit. And I'm trying to see what does she own?
Nothing.
Where?
I mean, the only time I remember her owning her shit was when
shut up.
They was on that boat and they caught her in yet another lie, and she was like, "Oh, well, that's what I thought I heard." But
she gonna own up to it after she lied.
I remember her owning shit.
Right,
yeah,
like
so
what's she
known to do that, like the whole you did, you know, she was real confident in that. And then I was like, girl, that's not even what happened. And she was like, well, that's how I interpreted it. Like, you know, she don't make it known that
make up shit. Right.
Ooh, look who has entered the chat.
Yes,
Finally.
Okay, we ain't seen you. Was he here last week? I can't remember.
Listen, Mia lied so goddamn much, child. She didn't even know what lie was coming and going. Okay,
right.
Shout out to the replay because, girl,
because Miss Ma'am, what
I know
rejuvenation.
I mean, when you can't remember how old you are, like that we already starting off
really deep. That was strike number 1.
Right. I noticed on Twitter, like a lot of people was very upset about people asking her questions about the surgery that she had on her clit or whatever. And I was like, yo, she offered
up the information.
Right.
Exactly.
None of us would have ever known if you hadn't said
nothing. No one was really caring about that. So I don't understand why people were so upset. I kind of feel like I don't know what was going on with Giselle, feeling like she can just kind of interrupt and take up for Mia all the time. I'm like, see, you trying to make some division between her and Karen. See, I already clocked you, but I didn't get why everyone was so upset about them asking questions about her clit. She offered the information. She offered the information and then lied about it. So I don't.
And keeps lying about it.
And keeps lying and lying.
Giselle is recruiting for her little light skin clique. That's why she's so Team Mia. Talking about some she be on and shit, girl.
What does she own?
Y'all know she's a liar. Like y'all
don't even know if she owned the massage envy. She don't own shit.
I was confused.
I was so confused. I said that in my review. I was like, I still don't know who the fuck owned nothing.
Right, I was just that he sold, and then he got the joint.
McDonald's. Right. Like when did he own? Like you didn't mention all season about him having no damn McDonald's. When did we get to McDonald's?
And then she made it seem like the joint chiropractic. I remember she said like they have several, up and down the East Coast. But then she said something like he only owned like 3 or something. Like I don't know. I was confused. Bitch, you're lying. Okay,
but I mean, I think at the end of the day, I think she wouldn't have what she has if it wasn't 4G. I think that's what I got from it. Like the bottom line, you wouldn't be where you at today if it wasn't for G.
Yeah, what? Cause
yeah,
right. But did she? Okay, well, y'all confused because I don't really recall what she said on this part when they asked how did her and G meet. What did she say? Because I thought they met at a strip club. Did she say something different?
No, they
met at the strip club.
Okay.
But of course, she tried to. Now the strip club. Now G built the VIP at the strip club. The strip club got a shoe shine boy, a chiropractic, a pool massage, outdoor sauna, an infinity pool off the rooftop deck. They got concierge service. Like what the fuck kind of strip club? And then
don't forget
they asked the name of it. Now all of a sudden you don't want to tell nobody.
Don't forget the community choir. They got the choir in there too. Okay.
A choir.
You also got caught in the lie.
I didn't been to the script club. I didn't even been to a high-end script club, but I don't remember all that going on.
Right.
One of my subscribers said that's a lie. Like the gentleman's club, he said that he's been to that. He said that's a complete lie. It's just a regular sports bar with strippers.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just a fucking strip club.
Ooh, honey.
She talks also a lot about what she's wearing or how much she's wearing as well. I'm glad Andy checked her because I'm like, sis, okay, were you like halfway naked or did you have on gowns? I mean, I never seen strippers in nightgowns, child.
Now, hold on, wait. So I said this in my review. That's taking forever to upload, but my cousin was watching The Wire the other day, and y'all know The Wire is filmed in Baltimore, even though she said that this strip club was in South Carolina. But on one of the episodes on season 1, y'all know Idris Elba's character and dude, they had that strip club together. If anybody watched The Wire,
I did retro reviews on my channel of The Wire. Go check them out, Sakina. But anyway,
okay, check out.
Yes, she did. Y'all better go check it out, honey.
Y'all know I love Matt Wild. That's my man. That's how. Anyway, that's besides the point. So yes, they had gowns on in one of the scenes, and I was like, "Oh, bitch!" Like literally gowns on the pole.
And let me tell you something. Y'all don't. Okay, so for people who don't know nothing about Baltimore, let me tell y'all, Baltimore has a red light district. They have a whole like 2 or 3 block area that just has strip clubs. So if down in Baltimore, the strip club, the lady was wearing gowns, then that's not nothing special or high end. Because I promise you, down to the Baltimore red light district.
Well, look, I'm from H-Town, baby, Houston, Texas. I ain't never seen I've been to many strip clubs. Okay, I ain't never seen no strip in no gowns.
Right, never. But I was very shocked by that because, like, why? We had a strip club, baby. Why?
The men's club of Raleigh, North Carolina. That's where Mia said she worked. I'm gonna check it out next time I'm down there, child. Little baby, don't do me. Little baby, don't do me. She's talking about something that I do the whole series. I did season 1 and season 2. I am on season 3. Don't do me, little baby.
Season 2 was so boring. Ooh, it's a struggle.
Girl, I'm on season 3, but I got sidetracked. She my moderator. She just calling me out.
She's trying to get you to go ahead.
Okay, so they started talking about Mia's relationship with her mother.
Her mother, yes.
Her mother, which
Listen,
I don't believe a word she say about that either.
Not one.
Well, the one thing that Candace said that I absolutely 120% agree with, and I think I said it on this panel, is you brought your mama on this show for a whole storyline.
Period.
So what you won't do is get mad at anybody that has an opinion or something to say, and you can't blame. Listen, I can blame Candace for a lot of shit, but I can't blame Candace if your mama decided to go out there and get high. That is not on her. That is on you.
Right.
How was that me, honey?
And I don't like how she started off. I don't like how she started off saying, "My mom prayed for you." I guess Andy had asked her about it, and she was like, "My mom said she's praying for Candace." I said, "Your mama needs to be
shut up
and hope that you come out a better mother than she was." How about that? Like, I did not like that at all. I did not like that.
She really should be thanking her mom, because if it wasn't for her mother, she would not have a check this season if it wasn't for her mom. So she needs to be grateful that she came on the show.
Because it literally, Mia's storyline went from, yeah, I'm Mia. I had X, Y, and Z surgeries done. We live in a penthouse. This is my family. Boom. I got mommy issues. Ma, do you want to come up here? Yeah, let's go ahead and have dinner. Even though I ain't talked to you in 10 years and I don't fuck with
and
you.
I was not buying this whole, my mom wanted to tell the story. Like, she looked so uncomfortable.
Oh my God. Like,
her mama ain't want to tell that damn story.
At all.
That's what I said. Yo, mama don't fuck with you. You said that y'all have not talked. She been out of rehab for 10 years. And y'all have yet to even try to form some type of relationship. Your mama don't want nothing to do with you yet.
But I don't even believe that, because remember when they met when they met up with her for ice cream, and the kids ran up to her grandma. They got some sort of a relationship. The kids know who she is, and they ran up to her and hugged her. Unless they were coached to do it, there's something there.
Even still, then there's something you're lying about something.
You're nothing but a liar, a cheater, a deceiver, heartbreaker, and I won't let you back in my life. So I'm taking the house, the cars, the kids, and the dog. I want it all.
So you do admit let me shut up.
Keep on coming for me. You just keep on fucking coming for me. You keep on.
And then me and mama put her on the spot talking about well, your daddy was the one that got me on drugs. Come on.
That ain't funny. That ain't funny. That ain't funny.
It is funny. It is funny. No, because
Mia wasn't ready for that. Mia wasn't ready for that.
That was a jab, because y'all got to remember that Mia holds her father to a higher standard.
Exactly. That's why I feel like her mother did it. Her mother did that shit on purpose.
That was a gut punch.
Like, your daddy ain't shit, honey. Don't get it confused.
Right, that was done on purpose. We got separated. When she said that.
Oh Lord, that is not funny.
And you holding your dad to a high standard after you seen him put his hands on your stepmama?
Right, knocking people through glass, tables, and shit.
Watching you, but you hold him to a higher standard. Girl, bye.
Like, girl, make it make sense, please, because I'm confused.
But how she gonna make it make sense when she don't make no sense? Her surgeries don't make no sense. Her age don't make no sense. Her marriage don't make no sense. Her strip club career don't make no sense. She doesn't make any sense. So what do you expect?
But let me ask y'all this though, because I'm seeing, I keep my ears to these streets, and the streets
Come on, Mama Joyce.
From Miss Mia. Okay, people love Mia. People said that that girl. Now I was like, now what happened to y'all? Y'all kind of switched up, because y'all hated Mia the first half of the season, and now y'all love her. So.
But there was people that was going up for Mia before the season even started.
Yeah, because she threw because they saw her throwing salad at Candace, and then it started going up for her. That's why. That is the reason. That's the reason.
Shot Cap, Baltimore in the house. So am I lying about Baltimore having a whole red light district? Am I lying?
We in a red light district. Hey,
Now, why y'all throwing tomatoes at me? I didn't listen. I didn't my commentary.
Team Mia. Okay,
Y'all ready? Y'all got them tomatoes in the hand
Kimberly
already.
is that. Y'all tell me why y'all Team Mia. Not saying that y'all can't be, but I would just like to know. You know, what is it about sis that?
What the hell? Who driving?
Who driving? Right, Terrence. Is the car?
Terrence probably on the way home.
No. It's the ignorant ass people where I'm at. So,
honey, they driving in your house.
Right. Because listen, I'm like, I know that's not Terrence driving because I think Terrence is already at home already.
Yeah, I'm getting my life in order.
The metal.
Yeah, because whoever that was, they're trying to get to where the fuck they going.
Somebody said
well, I'm just waiting for us to get to a certain piece so me and Terrence can go at it since he wanted to talk shit on his live.
Oh Lord.
So
big face ass the fuck out on my lap.
We're gonna wait. Now
3 minutes gonna be lit.
It's gonna be lit as fuck, y'all. Just letting y'all know. This whole life has been lit from the start. Imperfections and fucked up production moments and all. It's been lit from the very beginning. From the false start and everything, honey.
Y'all know our producers are not.
I'm still waiting on the people to answer the question as to what it is that they like about Grandma Moses. Because at this point, she done last so much. I don't know if she a man, woman, cat, boy, dog, flower pot, astronaut, extraterrestrial. I don't know what she is. I personally believe like her purse is made of clay like mine, which is why she got to get it touched up every 6 months. That's really what I honestly think. So I am waiting for the people to come up in here and kindly explain to me what it is that y'all really like about her, because I just don't see it. If I've never agreed with Big Face, and I ain't agree with her on much, but I do agree with her that she's a liar, and I don't trust nor buy or believe anything that's coming out of her face.
Honey, they saying.
Jesus.
No, some of them did respond. One of them said,
Now that's the read that I got for Mia. Now I'm gonna wait for Big Face ass in the corner.
Okay, and I'll be waiting for you at the door.
Wait,
okay.
I did see some people saying they like her energy. Somebody said they like her energy. I can't.
What energy?
Somebody said,
but you know what? It's the same thing. It's the same thing with Real Housewives of Atlanta. It seems like people really go up for the liars and the whores. You know what I mean?
Yes.
They really go. I mean, Portia.
Yes.
Wait.
Yes. Yes. You better say that. Yes.
Number one.
Yes.
People love her. They tear down Kenya, but they love her.
Terrence, what do you call Portia?
Portia.
Yeah, say it again.
That's Portia, honey. And I say she learned from the best because you know Miss Diane was the street that the horse stood on. You understand me? So she definitely got it honest, and that's how I feel about Portia. And I am.
Every time you call her that, I die, Lord. I die every time.
Yeah, I said it.
But Brandy is right. They do go up for the liars like Mia and Portia and Phaedra. Like they love a liar. They love a scandalous ass liar. They love it, child. They love it. Okay. Did she give Mia the business, or did she earn the business, or did he help her?
She earned it on her back.
Right. And sometimes on her knees.
Ooh,
be on my knees till they bloody red.
When her back gives out,
watch me smoke.
When her back gives out, because y'all know she's 65, so she got a flip flop. She versatile.
You can do it. Put your back into it.
Here,
do it. Put your ass into it.
Come on, it's giving me Save the Last Dance.
Yes, God.
Not Save the Last Dance. Yes.
Y'all turned it up with the knees to they bloody red. All right, Ashanti.
Okay.
You better do it.
Mia's legs was to the moon, baby.
Not her legs to the moon. All right, Rashida. Does Mia flip-flop? It was Karen in her ear. Yes, she's flip-floppish, and I do think that Karen.
And I do believe Karen was in her ear.
Oh, yeah.
Karen is
okay.
Remember,
and I love me some Karen, but Karen ain't above the fray. I believe she was in the
Oh,
damn
no,
ear.
I love
Y'all
Karen,
cannot
but Karen
tell me
messy as hell.
Yeah,
when she
Karen was
wanna
in her
be.
ear.
Yeah.
Karen needs an ally. Monique is gone, so Karen needs an ally.
Yeah. Because she was pretty much a loner before this season started, so she needed somebody to latch on to.
Mhm.
Let's just being honest, because Giselle wasn't fucking with her, you
Right.
know, off the rip. She wasn't fucking with her. Robin wasn't gonna fuck with her because Giselle wasn't fucking with her.
Right. Robin does what Giselle does.
And Ashley just go wherever the damn wind blows. So
Ashley was too busy breastfeeding. She didn't have no.
Now, Ashley was
Yeah.
barely Ashley was barely on this season. We ain't seen Ashley till what, episode 20?
She made a quick
Listen, we saw
get dipped out.
we saw Ashley's boob more than we saw her this season.
Right.
Right.
Girl, those are ingrown hair bumps.
No,
at
but
best,
y'all
okay?
remember when Mia, that first episode, when they went to Wendy's house for the boo party, on the way there, Karen was saying, like, you know, watch out for Giselle, or whatever the fuck she was saying. And I was like, ugh, like, girl, let her form her own opinions. I mean, she was trying to make it seem like she was letting Mia form her own opinions, but no, you gave her a warning about Giselle. Like,
Yeah.
okay. I see one comment where it says, "Is it flip flopping or being unbiased?" She had some for everyone. Somebody else said that Mia stood on her own too. I disagree wholeheartedly. But
not in the beginning.
No, she did.
Not.
She was flip flop.
Right.
Mia was giving Drew Sidora energy.
Oh Lord, not Drew.
Now, Mia, I'm gonna need for you to learn how to read. Mia, if you so happen to survive and make it 7 seasons, dear God, I'm gonna need for you to get surround you with some punks. You around there to the DC area, so I'm sure you got a couple next door. Let them go on ahead and teach you how to read, girl. Because the way that Candace and Wendy was eating your ass alive, I wanted to go up in there and help you a few times, man. Because it's a good few reads that you could have gave to both of them hoes.
And where was that energy from Wendy coming from? Because I didn't realize that Wendy and Mia was.
Yes, I didn't understand that either.
Well,
that was early in the season.
You know, Mia.
But I thought they had made up. They was cool
on Twitter.
I was just about to say that, Brandon. Not Brandon. I'm sorry, Brandy.
Well, we know where your mind at, girl.
My mind is not on him.
Is it Brandon?
Yeah, I was, but anyway, that's what I was saying too, Brandy. I think that Mia was throwing shade at Wendy on Twitter right before they filmed the reunion, and I think that's where all the energy came from with Wendy.
Yeah, but you know, in fairness, Wendy started this whole shit with Mia first, so even if she did that, girl, get over it.
That is true.
Like it came out of nowhere. It came off as a little mean girlish for Wendy. And don't get me wrong, I was here for Wendy, but I was like, but damn, like, girl, what happened?
Wendy was getting on my nerves in the earlier parts of the season because it's like, yeah, girl, what is this? This is giving weird, huh? I didn't like none of that she was giving, so I was glad they got past it or whatever. It seemed like they be, they be getting.
One more thing though, Wendy. I'm still pissed that you I missed that damn large conch shell that you had on the top of your dress on the shoulder, Wendy. Wendy, I did not like that. All right, shout out to Color Me Pink for pointing out that big ass shell that you had. I didn't notice it at first, but when I saw it, I said, "No, ma'am, Wendy, don't do that next year, Wendy."
Don't do my sis, because like I said, Candace had shells on her hips. So don't.
Girl, Candace Soul aesthetic was a fool, much like her outfit, her personality, her wig, her forehead.
Now, next up is does Wendy know Giselle's man? Apparently, someone said that Wendy could possibly know who Giselle's man is. They're both commentators. Wendy said that she thinks she knows. I don't know if she thinks she knows him, but she knows.
They say in the finale that she's not even seeing this person anymore. So why
was this question asked? Like, I don't.
Her man is Robin Dickless, that fuck nigga.
Oh my god.
Moving on. We know who her man is. It's Rob. I don't even know why we having this discussion. We know who her man is.
Scotty.
Just like we know who Michael man is. We already know.
Wait, Who house we at? Are we at your house or Tara's house? Like, I'm just trying to figure out who moderates.
This is my house because with the last time we was at my house, he showed his ass. He did.
That
is my house.
He did.
He came with a little ratata.
Oh, so you coming back for revenge? Oh, I see how you do. Okay, but we'll be back to your house soon. So I'm gonna show the fuck out again over there on purpose.
I want you to because the people went up for it.
No, somebody called me Auntie Scotty Child in your comments. So I can't do that again.
They called you who?
They called me Auntie Scotty. They said Auntie Scotty going off on the girls. I'm like, really?
Well, you are very auntie-ish, so I mean, it's not that difficult.
Josiah, you just keep on trying me, bitch. Just keep on trying me. Y'all see how he be trying to do me on here in front of y'all? I better not receive now another good morning friend text message because I'm gonna cuss your ass out. Oh, it's good morning friend. Oh, okay.
Come on.
Okay. Just showing out for the cameras, child. That's what they do. I'm tired of you coming for me. I'm so sick of it. I'm tired of you coming for me.
It's like, babe, it's all for the part, baby. Chill.
But you want to know what really be pissing me off about it, though? When people get up under my comments, I always say, well, why are you using Giselle not having a man as a read? That's so tired. I'm like, well, do y'all feel that way when she be playing around in everybody else's marital business? I feel like she don't have the right to talk about nobody man to that bitch she got now.
But here's my thing about that. But here's my thing about that, because I get it. Having a man is not the end all be all in the world. But when you are on a show called The Real Housewives,
thank you.
There's an expectation that you're gonna be somebody's damn wife.
Yeah, please. That man was for the friendly ghost. Okay? She talked to him, but
she said damn so hard with all her might.
Okay. That's a damn entity. All right. It's a ghost. All right. That's who the damn man is.
Because when you come on this show, you're supposed to be somebody's damn wife.
I mean, we mad. So it's not about turning this into women empowerment. Bitch, you're supposed to be married.
Right.
Good. Y'all supposed to be married.
I mean, damn. I mean, engaged.
Yeah, something.
Damn,
At least Robin and Devil Dick is fake engaged. Like you can't even keep a fake relationship going.
I mean, I do personally get sick of the you ain't got no man because people love to give me that same read. I ain't got no man. 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 As if that matters if I got a man. But I get
but you gotta understand they put value in having a man. That's their whole thing. You ain't got no man, you ain't got no man. Karen with the institution, they put a lot of value in that. So that's how they know they can get Giselle because they value that above everything else. So I feel like with the whole reads when Karen was like, you know, we're gonna get to it, you know, no one does it better than me and Giselle. I'm like, y'all reads are so 1950s. You can't keep no man. It's just like y'all can read her about so much
every season.
Yeah,
right.
Let's throw that away. She can't keep a man. We know that. Like,
yes, Brandy. I said the same thing. Like when she was trying to Trump. I'm sorry, I ran from the kitchen, child. But when Karen over there trying to act like her and Giselle's reads is better than Candace, I was like,
oh, definitely.
You say the same shit every time. What are you talking about?
Yes. You ain't got no man, Giselle. You ain't got no man. Ray's dick is broken. Ray's dick is broken. Where is Jamal? Is he coming? Is he still in the phone? Is he still in the phone? Oh, he's in your phone. Okay. The broke Bill Gates. It's the same shit.
The same shit. Like, come on.
The same shit. The same shit.
I got nothing else to give.
So apparently her West Wing is done and her house no longer looks like a livestock, apparently.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
They lying.
Yeah, it does.
Get some live
yes, it does. Her house is just as tacky as her ass is. Yes, it does. It's still a hot, tacky ass mess.
So okay, so the next thing up here really is Giselle and Jamal questions. Like that's the next thing that's up, and they ask when did they break up? When did they break up? Why doesn't she open up about it? How does she feel when he cheated on her? And my thing with her is, like we said at the very beginning of the live, how the fuck you break up with somebody and don't even know when you broke up with them? It gives me very much so joggers, spring, summer. That's what it's giving me. Because she couldn't even tell you, you're just saying something like, girl, you talking about something. I think it was early this year, like maybe January. What do you mean maybe? When you break up with somebody, bitch, you know when you broke up with them. You know.
Because it was fake. She didn't
right.
value that relationship.
Period.
And she I think she got flustered too. That's why she couldn't keep her lie going, because I don't think she was expecting them to even ask her about Jamal.
She wasn't expecting, she definitely wasn't expecting them to break down that timeline.
But see, there she go on her Sheree shit. Sheree knows, just like I said, every time Andy Cohen is in the room with Sheree, he's going to ask about She by Sheree. You have to be prepared. So Giselle, you know people gonna ask where Jamal at, and you need to make sure that your shit is in order, because the people are going to ask follow-up questions and they're gonna want to know the details, bitch. So the fact that you acting like Sheree, it's confusing.
And you know what, Sakina, to piggyback off of you, honey, Giselle be in everybody else's business trying to get to the tea, trying to be a watered down version of Miss Kenya Moore. But when it comes to your tea and you get questioned and you get called out, you don't want to say nothing. Options. Right. This happens every time. Giselle gets her ass grilled to her every reunion. Girl.
Right.
Baby, I just need you to watch season 6 of Real Housewives of Atlanta or something. Okay?
I just want her to be honest. I just want her to be honest. Like, that's what she gets for trying to get back with Curious George in the first damn place. I'd much rather her fuck Sherman and kiss his feet and did that again with Sherman than damn Donkey Kong looking ass. Like,
then Jamal out of all options. That's why I said, baby, the pickings are very slim for you, Miss Pretty Lady.
But my thing with Giselle is, it's not like she's a bad looking woman. I hate her attitude, yes, but she's not a bad looking woman. She can get whatever man she wants to. But my thing about it is, oh, never mind. I tried.
Clearly not.
Yeah, exactly. She can't. All right, not at all.
No,
I tried.
That's why I said Miss Pretty Lady, because I mean, ain't you banking on that? But it ain't got you very far.
Nowhere. Very mediocre.
Period.
You're in your 50s and you're settling for a nigga that cheated on you before the marriage.
Period.
Multiple times.
Right.
Multiple times. Okay.
Right.
I was here when Wendy cleared that.
Right.
Y'all are reading this woman's something.
I mean, let's just.
It's true.
What it is.
You knew the day before the wedding that he just got a hoe pregnant and you still married him. I don't know why you thought your happily ever after was going to be that. It was never going to be that.
Okay, because
I'm just waiting for the read that Wendy gave her next episode. That's all that I'm waiting for. When she talked about the tummy tuck. And
oh yes,
yes, that came out of nowhere. I was like, oh,
Wendy gathered her. Okay.
And speaking of Wendy, Reggie told me to relay a message to everybody, because he's in my text messages. He said, I got a message I want you to relay for all you bitches that's upset because Wendy finally came to collect her things. Tough tits, bitch. She is that girl. That's what you want y'all to know.
Okay. That was perfect. Perfect way to bring that
nobody on this panel feels like that Wendy was doing just a tad bit too much.
No. I think she was.
A little bit.
I think
a little bit. Like when it came to Mia, just a smidgen. Now, when she was giving Giselle, when she was giving her, I didn't care.
Yes, like I feel like some comments were snarky. She didn't have to involve herself in other people's discussions. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, you
the nerve of Robin of all people. But the nerve of Robin of all people to feel away about her chiming in when that's
all she do.
Right.
That's all
that's
she
what
do.
I said. Like, bitch, you continuously get the bullet because you always trying to jump in front of it for Giselle. Bitch, learn how to shut up. Learn how to shut up. Simple as that. But you got the nerve to get mad at Wendy. Make it make sense.
But Robin gonna always find a reason to be upset, mad, flustered, and just mad at Wendy anyway. Ever since Wendy told her that she doesn't even have a relationship to even care about, which was the truth, she been mad ever since, and she can't let it go.
Right.
Like, just let it go. Let it go.
And what Wendy said is everything that the viewers been saying. Bitch,
That's what I was going to say. All
been
Wendy
saying
said
that.
is the same thing that we've been saying since season 1. Like, you mad about what everybody else said? Like, girl.
And probably the same thing your sidekick thinking.
Exactly.
But she can tell you that though.
And I ain't gonna
we ain't gonna act like she don't be side eyeing the whole Juan and Robin situation.
But here's what I can't understand though, and I'm gonna preface this with people can forget and make up or whatnot. But you're mad at Wendy for that one comment, but you were able to kiss and make up with Ashley when Ashley didn't sit here and revealed your tax problems, how you were marriage,
right.
Down at the game night,
ready to fight you, then did all this stuff. So you can forgive her, but you mad this one comment that Wendy made, and Wendy only made the comment because you jumped in the conversation, even though it was in front of everybody.
Nobody even talking to you.
Exactly. So what you mad for?
She needed because Robin knew that she was going to be getting her ass the boot this season, and she needed somebody. And it was a fail. Okay, because
they can still go ahead and get rid of that ass.
Seriously.
They really can, and keep Double Dick as a friend of the show so he could play around with Michael and give us something. All right, but Dickless, the door. We don't need her.
Well, before we move on to the next thing, we have over 400 people in the building tonight. Yes, God. Shout out to me, y'all, really be Sakina, Terrence, Josiah, and Brandy. We have over 400 people in the building. Thank y'all for tuning in and supporting us every Monday night. Okay, we just had to give y'all things because
y'all things.
Yes, indeed. Okay, now okay, so we already talked about how Wendy got up and Robin ass after Robin got mad at her for chiming in. We just talked about that. Karen said that she didn't agree with Giselle getting back with Jamal, and they started talking about Jamal's taxes. I think everybody agreed with Karen when she said that Giselle should have never gotten back with Jamal in the first. Did she really get back with Jamal though?
No.
Heavy on the alleged.
Storyline.
We got a super chat, Scotty. You got to read the super chat.
Oh, I forgot. I got to read them, child, because really be gonna call me at every single time I don't, child. But shout out to Gabby with an I for the super chat, and she said, "I'm ready for Giselle and Rob to come out as a couple so they can get their spinoff and get them off the show."
We don't want no spinoff.
The real Bull Daggers of the opponent. Is
that
what it's gonna start with the opponent, and it's gonna make its way down to Atlanta because that's a hotbed down there. That actually would be something. I would look for that. No shit.
Child, I would not get them over you.
I would
look for that if I would. I go up for my Bull Daggers, honey.
Well, maybe they get a special on the Chasing reality series on YouTube.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that'll be a nasty upkeep for that.
Josiah. I caught it, Josiah. I caught it.
Oh my God. Either that or they can go to Zeus somewhere.
They could.
But Robin and Giselle, is that interesting to have their own TV show?
No, nobody been checking for their damn podcast.
Has it even when's the last episode? When was the last episode?
You looking for it?
No, I'm just.
Oh, okay, just making sure.
Sakina, they asking for an update on the website.
Yeah, so I do have it up, guys. Just let me know when you're ready.
Oh my gosh, he finally graced us with his presence. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Terrence.
Tonight.
Get to see. Hey, boo.
Hey, how y'all doing?
No longer a post.
Hey, how y'all doing? Hey, how y'all doing?
So what you sipping on?
Girl.
Tequila.
Okay, it's giving vodka.
It's tequila.
It is.
It's vodka. Okay.
So, guys, all right. For the embellished update.
The embezzled,
Y'all would be very surprised. Sis got some shit in stock.
What?
She got some shit in stock. Majority of the hats are in stock, guys, with the exception of 4 hats are sold out, but there's inventory.
Then that
I feel like it's a dumb decision.
With her warehouse, honey, and her this is working. I'm telling y'all, don't sleep. What did Frank Ocean said? Personally, work hard in silence and let your successor make the noise.
Oh my goodness.
Personally, it got to be a Groupon or something going on. I refuse to believe anybody with a little bit of taste is buying that bitch hat. I don't buy that. I need to see. I need to see the hoes win the day receipts. I need to see the damn VIN number and everything. The security number on the back of the card. All of that shit, and then I believe it.
Ooh, hold on, wait now, y'all. Hold on. Because moves. This is where I draw the motherfucking line.
Oh Lord.
These motherfucking prices got me cussing.
Uh-oh.
You mean to tell me that these has $30?
Yeah. See what I'm saying? Yeah, do you see what I'm saying?
Well, y'all know that production cost has went up so much, and I think it's worth it.
Robin, if you sold 2 of them hats, you would have had a better reunion look. I refuse to believe that you sold any of them damn hats coming up there looking like the toe up, jakey, ghetto, fat, projectic ass mess you look. I refuse to believe anybody bought it. I don't buy it. That's how she came up there looking like a ragamuffin. Her and her kitty. I don't buy that.
Now,
I don't
look, I don't see it. Wait, I don't see it for Robin, but I will give her this little bit. And that's this. And really can back me up on this. Most people, when they start a business on reality TV shows, especially Bravo, unless you have a clause in your contract, they get a percentage of it for you to bring it on the show. So that could be the reason why they cost so much, is to cover how much she has to give to Bravo. I don't do Robin and her shoulder pads, but I'm gonna give her just a little bit.
So altogether, plus tax, basic shipping, it comes up to $38. So you mean to tell me her hats, though they have silk lining, is only a few dollars away from Wendy's 1 wick candle?
Right, her $45 candle.
I was watching Alex's live earlier. He said he threw his in the trash, or he said he can't find his candle. He said it don't have no smell. He said it don't have no smell.
That's what that 1 wick told you. That's why Karen kept reiterating hers is 3 wick. I told everybody Karen was being shady. Did nobody want to listen to me?
Be known. Just
because you got a 1 wick candle, that don't mean nothing. Because Jackie Ina got 1 wick candles and they be selling out. Don't be doing
she's Jackie Ina. Like, that's a whole nother situation.
Okay, but back to the hat. I am looking at the reviews. Okay, there's 549 reviews and it's 5 stars.
You know
y'all
what?
think it's altered?
You know what? I can't,
because you ain't read that. You ain't read the reviews, sis.
Because I didn't even pay
Well, Josiah, you love us so much. Well, Josiah, you love us so much. Go on ahead and spend your 38 bones, and then you test out the hat and tell us how it is with the silver.
$38.
I'll take a picture and everything.
Okay. If you buy a hat, I'll buy a hat, and I'll wipe my ass with it.
Yeah.
That's what I think about your hat with the silk lining. How about that? Because I ain't like the way she did double dick. I ain't like that. Don't do my man like that.
Boy, that is not your man. That is Michael's man. Not yours. Like that's Michael man.
My man is
Michael, girl, Miss Girl, go about your business, Miss Michael Child.
What you said, Sakina?
My man is Herman.
Yes.
Okay, so a scholar comes out.
I'm gonna have to give me a Key Sweat candle. They keep talking about Key Sweat got some good candles.
Y'all drop the link.
I heard that too.
We're trying to see something.
Drop the link for what?
The Key Sweat cam.
Yeah, I mean, it's on his. Where he got a website or something? Where you gonna find them?
I don't know. But a scholar comes out and they ask her who was she, because she has gotten a lot of kudos for her, style or whatever. They asked her who would she like to dress up or give a makeover to. And of course she said Giselle, and Giselle acted like she was offended.
I mean, I wasn't mad at a scholar for that, but before she answered, she should have went and put on another dress. that actually looked like something, and then she should have answered, and I would have been all up.
You
You like the Scarlett's dress? I like the
I like her dress.
That 80s coffin cover was a mess. I hated it. I don't know what she was going for. Her dress reminded me of Giselle's house. It just had too much going on with it, and I did not like it.
Not
No.
Giselle's
I was
house.
on everybody's
Regardless
kiss
of
all
what she was
season. She
wearing.
gave me looks.
Regardless of
with
what
her.
she was wearing in that time, the fashions speak for themselves, okay?
Listen,
Regardless,
all
I'm making
season,
that moment too young.
all season, Skylar gave, especially at the goddess party. She had the best.
She sure did.
But at the reunion, I ain't like it.
Baby, at all functions, she showed the fuck up. With the exception, I did not. I liked her dress was all right for Karen's wedding, but I hated her ponytail. Everybody that tried to pull off a slick pony at that damn wedding failed. I do a better slick pony
She
than
has a
that.
small head, so I get it. The ponytail was like more bigger than her head, huh?
Listen, Peter gonna get the girls together, honey. If your do ain't did, if your makeup ain't beat, she gonna call it out, child. Period.
Because if my basic normal 9-to-5 ass can pull off a better look than bitches on TV, that's a problem. That's a problem for me. I don't get it.
I agree.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
I don't get it. It's unacceptable. Your checks is bigger than mine.
I'm pretty sure Giselle need help. She's hot.
Oh, shit.
She don't want no help. She still want that tad ass
Giselle
sissy help.
said she
I
is
keep telling her
fine.
that ain't her damn friend.
Hell nah.
I keep telling her that ain't her damn friend. And our modest show, she the only one he's styling like that.
Yeah, he probably styling everybody like that. Everybody that go to him. Everybody. Like, who is he styling?
Word. Giselle, and that's it.
I hope he ain't doing no girls' hair for the prom or none, because I know they look a mess.
Well, it's probably just doing the missionary first Baltimore Missionary First Baptist Church.
I hope he don't get no bidding for prom season, because I know them girls be looking like a damn mess going with them nice ass prom dresses and them Giselle ass hairdos they probably got. No man.
Yeah, with that shake and go quick weave, she keep putting on her damn head every year. It is getting on my nerves, child. It ain't even made straight.
Ain't it the Milky Way? Y'all remember Milky Way back in the day?
Oh Lord, yes, girl,
yes.
I remember that.
My cousin stay having that, the little pack hair. Boom.
Yes, I remember that child.
Child, Giselle had that weave under her bathroom sink for years. I ain't mad at Giselle. Mama, listen, George saying used to do the same thing. Don't act like y'all ain't never used to do that back in the 90s. But I thought people let that go back in the 90s.
You said that Giselle's stylist is on Project Runway. Who is it? Because I watched Project Runway.
Who is it?
I don't know who he is. Because I watched Project Runway. That might change my opinion about some things.
I swear to God, because you don't need to be on Project Runway and you got Giselle looking like a damn janitor every time she on the damn screen.
Listen, a Scarlett's dress gave Project Runway wellness to me. I'm just gonna be real. Like that, Project Runway.
There's some bad shit on Project Runway. Don't do Project Runway, Terrence.
I love you with Skylar. I really do. Like you became my favorite overnight. I just did not like. I'm sorry, Skylar. I ain't like it.
Okay, I just want to say this. I did not mind the Skylar's ponytail, but what I did mind is when she was at Candace's drive back video with that dry ass Jerry curl wig she had on.
Oh my God.
Oh, not Jerry curl.
Not a Jerry curl.
It was a dry ass Jerry curl. It was the
not Jerry curl.
Oh, it had to be. If y'all real saying that, it had to be because he normally don't go in on women fashions.
I don't. I don't. I stay away from because I'm very basic, very. And if I ever been on a reality TV show, I'm gonna watch Sakita's review just to hear her talk shit. Like y'all real so damn basic. Yes, I am. But nevertheless, yeah, that hairdo was a fool. No.
Girl, I liked her hair.
No, that hair was a damn mess. I don't care what nobody say.
Can we
I agree with y'all real.
What happened?
I was gonna say, can we take a quick station break? Shout out to the 405 in the chat. Please make sure you are hitting the like button. And I have dropped everybody's link in the chat. So please make sure y'all are spreading the love and y'all are subscribing to everybody up here on the panel. Please and thank you. All right, back to our
We're gonna bring it to y'all. These last 4 episodes is about to be lit. Y'all already know.
Every single one about to be lit because we're going on hiatus after this reunion, child. We going on hiatus after this reunion. But when we come back, it's gonna be on and popping. Okay.
So Basketball Wives.
Yeah.
When is Basketball Wives even supposed to come on?
I don't know, but I did see that they just wrapped
on hiatus indefinitely.
Yeah, basically.
Wait, indefinitely what?
It'll probably be coming in the beginning of the year.
Yeah, because I mean they just stopped filming today. Literally today.
Who stopped filming today?
They stopped filming today. Basketball Wives stopped filming today. So, we'll see.
Okay. So what happened next?
But we'll see. It just depends on what else is coming. Because, we'll have a discussion about that. Anyway, so next up is the Candace show. Because this is all this was for the remainder of the reunion is the Candace show. Right. So what makes, the first question was, what makes Chris qualified to...
Y'all got me cracking up, bro.
What makes Chris qualified to manage Candace? So I'm going to ask you guys.
He's a glorified assistant. Let's go to the next. Come on.
I will agree with y'all on that. All right, that's Vincent. That's Vincent, period. I totally agree with that. That's how she treats him, and that's how the relationship and the marriage has always been. And he obviously don't mind doing it because they funding his lifestyle. Bitch, don't get up here and get your panties in a bunch with us.
Did you have to say it? Did you have to say it like that? Did you have to?
I spoke to her when he was coming up there talking about something. Y'all said this and y'all said that. Nah, your mother-in-law was the one who put that out there about you. We believe every word of what Dot had to say.
Hey, Terrence, did you hear that he deleted his social media? Did you hear that, Terrence?
Oh my God!
Did he delete it, or they deleted it, or he was deleted?
Why did he deleted his social media?
His Twitter.
But why?
He needed to though.
It's probably because we gave him the business. Because you remember, I said I didn't like how he got all his mouth on social media, but you can't defend your wife in front of these other motherfucking people.
Period.
I was just speaking fact. I don't see it for Chris. Fuck him. I think this is the one thing that Terrence and I can agree on is fuck Chris.
Fuck him.
Well, I wanna clear up a lie that was told. They said that his restaurant closed because of COVID. First of all, that was never Chris's restaurant. Number one.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't say that.
Right, and number two, he was no longer affiliated with that restaurant before COVID. So it didn't have anything to do with COVID.
I thought he had sold
It's giving lies of deceit.
You can't sell something you don't own.
I thought he was part owner too.
I thought he was part owner.
He was the manager.
Was it a barbecue restaurant? I
really feel the general manager. Listen, my friend. Oh, I meant to tell y'all that last week backstage. My friend who,
because she be having a tea in the DMV, honey.
Yeah.
Okay.
My friend who I told y'all is friends with some of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she gave me that tea about 2 seasons ago. Chris, they told that lie to make Chris look more like he had more going on. He was a general manager. He never owned that restaurant. And
I just feel like
his style and knew that.
Look at his who?
His style. We could look at his style and knew he ain't had no money like that. They ain't had to do all that. We black folk. We know we got money,
He white though. White people, they real low key with their wealth.
But that's another thing. We can't just base it off the style now, because y'all know Candy Birds can be tacky as fuck, and we know she got money.
She's sitting on coin. Baby, giving
Candy Birds, who we all know from Escape. Chris Bassett, who we all know as the Neapolitan.
Oh, the man had a job, and I'm not trying to disrespect the fact that he had a job. All I'm saying is they keep trying to perpetuate, this lie, and I'm just telling you what I had heard and what word on the curb is and on the streets is that Chris wasn't owner of nothing. That's all.
The word on the curb was in the streets, because really B always got the DMVT. Yes, God.
My friend had been giving me the tea. She was in the episode, the finale, and she had a whole scene. I tell y'all who it was.
But
she had a whole scene in the finale.
But y'all think that Ashley took it too far as insinuating this man has a drinking issue and basically insinuating that he's a bum?
Yes.
Yes.
Ashley
You know
needs
what?
to worry
I'm
about her
gonna
ass grabbing husband.
But I ain't gonna put all that on Ashley because production did that
And
to Chris
Candace
all
Yeah,
season.
and Candace.
All season.
Because
Every
Candace
time
was
they show
like,
Chris,
"Are you
they
drinking?"
panned in on his drink.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
panned in. So
Yeah.
that ain't all on Ashley. I mean,
Yeah,
Ashley
that's
was what up-
true.
what
Yeah,
And
that's.
production
then you
was
go
telling-
Candace.
I mean, that's
drinking again.
true. That's true. But Ashley should not be talking about nobody drinking because every time we see
Right.
her
Oh, I
somewhere,
agree with that.
she's drinking on the damn Corona every time we see her drinking. I mean, guzzling the damn Corona every time we see her drinking. And when she at home, she probably drink old English and Coke 45 too when she at home and we don't see it. So it is what it is.
Wait, no, because I drink old weed.
Oh Lord Jesus.
45,
Oh
Four
Jesus.
Loco.
Oh Lord
Okay.
Jesus.
Ooh, the standards are very low.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still funny. No God, girl.
Unlike the rest
Ooh-wee.
of y'all, I will admit to my ratchetness. Okay, I'm
It is
not
giving
that's your
underage
first
college
admitting.
student.
Oh,
Give
not
it-
underage college student.
Underage college student, honey. Okay, we was
Well,
drinking
look,
for locos at
look,
18. We was trying to make it.
I like to get fucked up, and every now and again, I will go ahead and give me a nice, little classy, distillery, if you will.
Oh, we could tell.
But I like to get fucked up. Josiah, you are one to talk, so I'm gonna need for you to keep the cue on mute and say,
I've never seen you drink
Don't-
beer. This is
don't do me. Don't do me. Please
well,
don't.
you always do me. So
It's a lie. You would like for me to do you, but it ain't gonna happen.
Oh my God.
Try again. Try again.
Oh my God.
okay, what's next?
Okay.
We said what's next, Scotty.
I'm sorry.
Next, girl.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just wasn't ready for that.
Me neither.
Terrence wasn't either. He cut his camera off, child.
I'm like, because Terrence, I'm saying, what's next, girl? Like, girl, who the fuck you think you talking to? Give me some time to get myself together.
All right, birth.
I'm sorry, y'all gonna have me saying that good shit all night. Candace calls me a prostitute.
Oh my gosh, wait a minute. Somebody said that's why Dylon's so old, because that damn breast milk got alcohol in it.
Don't do Dylon. Don't do Dylon.
Oh my
To be
God.
honest, Dylon old. Look at his old ass daddy. He was skeeting the worms in him. But
my God.
But those worms did the damn thing because of that they got the two boss babies, okay, and they are Darby Enterprises. Do you hear me? That is Tommy and Dill Pickles. They got everybody around there.
Oh my God.
Where they need to be. So y'all can say whatever y'all want, but them kids keeping Darby Enterprises where they need to be. Period. Stop way up. Don't hate on Darby Enterprises. Straight up.
Heavenly Father God, I come to you today right now, God.
Don't y'all hate on Darby Enterprises. Period.
Oh, that ain't what we hating on.
I love the prayer, Josiah.
Because we needed
the group. I had to pray for y'all.
We needed
y'all.
that.
It ain't y'all.
We didn't need nothing.
Okay, I told y'all they got Angelica, Susie, Tommy McNulty, everybody running around there. They got it all together, girl. All right, I'm telling you, Darby Enterprises is straight. Don't do them kids.
Oh my God.
Right.
Oh Jesus. Do y'all I can't take y'all nowhere. I can't take y'all nowhere.
It's really the people in the comments. I see y'all.
Yeah,
okay?
because Amina says, so what are the older Darby kids doing? That's a good question because he do got the cheering. I don't know.
Okay, he's supposed to be successful, not supposed to be. We know he got some coin. However, yeah, where they at? What they do?
Do he even talk to them?
Yeah, I was about to say, how involved is he with them?
You know what? It's interesting that you brought that up because we always talk about how we never see Chris with his bushel of cheering that he got. But yeah, that is a good question when it comes to him because we don't never see none of your old kids.
Are grown. Michael is
his kids are only the same.
His kids are in their 40s. Like the fuck?
Are they?
Ain't no way really be in his 60s.
age.
I'm just telling you what they said. They said that Michael is 62.
Michael is 70.
Whatever.
I thought Michael was. No. I saw somewhere where they said Michael was 62, 63.
Yeah,
I thought it was
that's
in
the
the
hardest
60s.
62 I ever seen in my life. Shit.
I'm not climbing on no 62-year-old man, and I'm in my early 30s. Bitch, please. What am I going to do with you in a few years? I think
Oh
the
my,
fuck
I
not.
forgot you were in your early 30s. I thought you was like 22. I keep forgetting.
Oh no, I'm not in my 30s yet. I'm 28. I'm speaking from Ashley's standpoint.
Oh.
I
know
just
that's
right.
right.
She's not in her 30s yet.
I know that's right. Hold on to them 20s, honey. I did the same thing. Because the minute you get a 3 before you, you old as Methuselah like all of us, child.
I
Welcome
swear to
to the club,
God,
baby.
them bones gonna be hurting, baby.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, my bones already hurting. It's real bad, actually.
Oh Lord, yeah, you
It
already
could be
getting the width
worse.
of it. It could
Mine,
be.
yeah, it could be worse.
Okay, what was that? Okay, so when they asked, do Chris get paid? Candace said with love. Mia said that's a prostitute.
Now,
Candace said you would know.
Well, no, because she's right. Because let's go back.
She is right.
When she was talking about her,
she right.
Her area down there and all the surgery she didn't had. Because the whole thing is, if you had 3 C-sections, why you having work done down there? But then you say to Candace, well, if you're trading, this for, sex, well, that's being a prostitute. I should know. Well, you just let us know why you had to get that surgery down there.
That's what I said. I said the
But
same
she
thing.
read herself
That box is
because-
being beat down.
Period.
She read herself because she said that's prostitution. Candace said you would know. Then Mia replied back, yeah, I only speak on stuff I know.
Exactly.
So she read herself.
Exactly.
But listen, that's just like, did y'all catch in the finale episode when Mia and Gordon was dancing and Gordon was dancing with her, was saying, who got the ones? Anybody got the ones?
Right.
Like, your husband don't respect you in that type of manner as a wife. Because I wish LaFonz would tell some shit like that to me.
LaFonz?
I wish
Who is
LaFonz
that? Is
would
that
say
your
some shit like that to me.
Is
You understand?
They?
That's my LaFonz girl. All right, that's my LaFonz child.
Okay then, child. He called the name out. Okay.
Terrence got a man.
And okay. So then Ashley said that she thinks that Chris lacks confidence. I guess the same time. I think
she shouldn't be talking. Her husband is Michael Darby. That's the read right there. She shouldn't even be talking. Please don't talk about nobody's husband. Until Chris is doing the same thing Michael do, you need to sit your little football head ass down somewhere. Just shut up.
Yes, God, Brandy. I live for the football head.
Yes, God. Okay.
To piggyback off of that, what was so interesting about what everything that Ashley was saying is you're saying some of the same things that you were upset about because you're talking about his confidence, but weren't you talking about your confidence early in the season?
Right.
Didn't your husband make you seem crazy for having this weight on you?
Yeah.
When you start losing it over you're now attractive.
Yeah.
Weren't you upset when Candace called you wide body, but you're sitting there saying how Kristen put on
body
weight?
Shaming her husband.
So exactly, but nobody want to talk about. Let me calm down.
No, you're right, Real. You are absolutely right. I can't disagree with that. You're absolutely right. I agree. Not to mention, he gave her the reads of all reads when he was when she was trying to be sexy for him, and he says, "I feel uncomfortable." Why do you feel uncomfortable with your wife?
Right.
She's sexy. She's in sexy shit. She's tying you up. She's blindfolding you. Why do you feel uncomfortable? What do you think she's finna do to you?
I can tell you why. I can tell you why.
You'd have been all down.
I can tell you why. I can tell you why. Have you ever looked at a TV show and they have a scene like that where someone is dancing on them and then it's not the person that they actually see, it's the person that they really want to see that's up there? So while she was dancing all on Michael, all Michael could see was one. He saw one.
That Mandingo, honey. Because I believe Ron got a Mandingo.
And that's what he was seeing. That's why he was very uncomfortable when he jumped out of his fantasy because he didn't see Juan no more. He saw Ashley ass. That's why he's uncomfortable.
He saw Ashley and the mosquito bites that she called titties in that leopard dress.
Oh my God.
He ain't want no parts of that. He said, if you ain't got no dangly thing in the middle that hang lower than the balls do, girl, you can't do nothing for me. I was down for it, Miss Michael. I was down for it, Miss Michael. I no lie. I was
a bromance. See, T loves it. He
said mosquito bites.
Girl.
Now, what if they really do have a bromance with their relationship? They just love each other.
They got no debt.
They do not have a bromance. Josiah, we have a bromance. That's not a bromance.
If Michael said that to a real straight man and Ben did that, he would then kick him high in his ass. Do you understand?
Right.
Juan loves that attention. He loves that shit, and he gets off on it. And he doesn't care how it comes off on TV. He does. And that's another reason why I feel like it's something completely different, because if he was really a straight male and that perception was being shown on him on TV, he would have shut that down right then and there.
Immediately, baby.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I ain't got no issues with that. He cool, but that ain't we front. That's it. He's yet to come out and do any of that, and not to mention both of their wives are very uncomfortable talking about their bromance.
And then when Juan asked Michael for a damn hug after he made up with Chris, I said, "What the? Can y'all hug? No. Can I get a hug? Juan, you're gay. Just living your life."
Michael mentions that he got to leave, and then here go Juan. Oh yeah, I gotta leave too. And Robin didn't even know what's going on. She ain't even know that man had a game that day. But I bet you Michael did.
The homie and embrace the homie as men. Okay.
What did it for me? What did it for me was when Michael talking about we're gonna have a private bachelor party down to the Vegas.
Just me and you, head ass. I know.
Yeah, so they can take shots and chill.
Oh, they gonna take shots, all right.
Take shots.
Shots, baby.
They gonna take them back shots.
Yeah, Juan can be bad. I'm down for Juan being bad, just not bad for Michael.
Lil Kim and 50 Cent talking about the back shots on Magic Stick. That's what they talking about.
I just want Juan to live in his truth because it's obvious.
Yeah, and I damn sure need Dickless to live in her damn truth with Giselle. It makes me a lot more interesting, in my opinion. Child, I keep telling y'all. Robin got a suitcase full of dildos and strap-ons for them, girl.
I know y'all see that in the chat. I know y'all see that on the screen.
See?
Very much no competition, honey. Pick up that phone, Robin, and have a woman to woman combo with Michael.
Woman to woman.
Or man to man.
And let's be clear, because we already know
energy.
We already know Curious George ain't never gonna be there for Giselle. But can we just make a mental note that Michael and Juan, this is second time, they not showing up for their reunion. All the other business is there.
But whether you be cool or come out on the bag on me. That's all I gotta say about that.
They linked up.
That's what they doing. Like it's pretty obvious. Like it is what it is, child. But
yeah.
I wish they'd just live in their truth. They all be living their damn truth. Maybe they'll be all happy. Shit. So
my hearts of hearts.
Lord, here he go.
He is full of shit, child.
Good friends.
With benefits.
She said with benefits, child. Oh my God.
I want to know who the bottom two. I refuse to believe they flip-flopping. I call Juan double dick for a reason. I refuse.
Really big, you the most messiest one. Stop putting tomatoes in.
Michael he wants to be controlled. He wants the way that Juan had yanked him up last season.
Y'all doing it too.
Finale.
Right.
Juan yanked him up to stop him from fighting Chris Bassett, and that turned him on. So Michael is the obvious bottom in this couple here.
Oh my God, not y'all call him a power bottom.
Well, listen, the gag
we ain't say power.
Listen, the gag is I'd have turned into a power bottom for one. How he grabbed me up like that.
You know what? Next up is
you grabbed me up like that.
Next up, child. Next up, honey, is Candace speaking about Dorothy talking shit about her husband and how it has pretty much made her family be uncomfortable, or so to speak, like she got issues with her own family and the in-laws. What I'm gonna start it off with, are you surprised that you're gonna have issues with your in-laws, with your mother talking shit about their son, their brother, their cousin, whatever, on national TV? That's inevitable. You're going to have issues with them. But here's my thing with Candace and Dorothy. When we say that Dorothy needs to put her mama in her place, I'm not saying that she needs to cuss her mama out. Because it's a way to put your parents in their place without being disrespectful. Because if my mother was in this room right now, she'll let y'all know there have been many times where I had to say, listen, this ain't it now. This ain't it. This ain't it.
Scotty, I have to disagree with you.
I know you're gonna disagree, child.
I disagree too.
No. Well, I mean, first and foremost,
disagree how so?
I'm gonna say I speak from experience. It's like I know a lot of people feel, oh, you should use it's a certain way you should talk to your parents and whatnot. Man, fuck that shit. Period. And I'm keeping it all the way 1,000. Like, damn it, we all adults. And I understand that I am your child, but there is because here's the thing. When you create boundaries, it makes people uncomfortable. I know this because my mother and I, we ain't dealing with it no more because she did get cussed the fuck out. But I gave her a note, but she had a long ass rope. Most people get cussed out for way less. I let her get away with a lot. I was pulling a Meredith. Shit get crazy because we stay in the same building on 2 different floors. She get to talking crazy. I leave her alone and I come to my apartment and let her stay down there. I shouldn't have to do all of this, especially when I'm telling, can you please stop? Can you please stop? One day I had time. And let's just say, since she got cussed out that day, she ain't gave me crazy the fuck since. But at the same exact time, you had well over a year and you still kept on that bullshit. Especially knowing that I have your personality, my mouth is just worse than yours. My mother knows this. But I guess she thought that she had a special privilege, and she found out not that long ago that you really ain't got it. Now, not everybody has it.
I think it depends on your relationship with your parents, because I would never. But again, it depends on your relationship.
I would never with my mother, but my mother wouldn't do what Dottie did. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. It depends on your relationship. Yeah.
But also, it's what you allow. Like my mother and I, we have our issues because it's mostly between she and I. My mother would never do what Dottie did. My mother would fucking never. And I'm telling you, like, I would lose my motherfucking shit. Just like, hold on, wait a minute, what we doing here? But at the same exact time, you can establish boundaries and let this person know there is a way that you will or you won't move. Now, part of me feels that Dorothy's pocketbook is still funding aspects of her life, which is why she allows it. Because if Dottie ain't funding nothing in your life, it shouldn't be nothing for you to sit here and get her together real cool.
Thank you.
No, we ain't doing this. So the fact that you were willing to sell your relationship for whatever it is dealing with you and Dottie, it's a problem. And talking about I didn't think I would have had it. Like you should have never let it got to that point.
Yep, that's what I said. You should have prevented this shit before it came to a head.
But she involves her mother too much because you let your mother too much into your relationship. Your mother feels that she has this opinion that she really shouldn't have. And then also y'all was living in her house, but nevertheless, whatever.
I also feel like this, like whether, I don't know if Dottie is still funding her lifestyle, but I know a lot of people are they feel like they can't say, it's like Candy. Candy feels like she can't say nothing, no matter how wrong her mama is, she ain't gonna say nothing to her mama. That's her mama. And respect your elders, all that other stuff. But I also feel like the reason why Candace cussed her mama out was because her mother intentions were not good. They were on some low cut, sneaky, conniving type shit. That's why she felt like she had to cuss her out like that. So I mean, like, I get that's her mama, but at the end of the day, like, no,
you can get cussed out.
Was doing it for attention. I felt like she was trying to be messy and doing it for attention because the cameras was there.
Now,
so
the only thing that I do want to say is, even with everything that I just said, I'm glad that Candace did not give her mother that energy on camera, because it feels like the ladies wanted that. I think they wanted to see her go off on her mother on camera. And I think they're upset, like they're happy it happened, but they're mad because they never got a chance to see it. I'll give Candace that much. Like, I will applaud her for handling that away from the cameras.
Oh, please. I would have embarrassed her ass just like she tried to trash me. Bitch, you gonna get the same energy. Like, fuck that. I dead ass don't like Candace mama. I think she's a hater. And she's disrespectful as fuck.
I said I applauded her. I didn't say that's something that I would have done. I just said that I applauded her. Okay, and look, I see a lot of people in the comments just like, nah, you shouldn't be going, and like, but I just want to say this in my particular situation so that people understand me. With me going off of my mother, like, I got out the military, I came back to Chicago to spend time with her because she's in those latter years of her life,
right?
Giving up a whole portion of my life to be here. That's one. Two, I've been dealing with this shit since May last year. And every time I'm like, can you please not talk to me that way? You can talk to me. You don't have to yell at me. Why are you yelling? I am constantly doing this on a damn near everyday basis. It's like, you don't have to snap on me like that. You can talk to me. And I got to a point where I have finally had a fucking up because I'm tired of repeating myself. I don't know how many times I can say, can you please talk to me? Even saying the word please, like, can you do this? You doing too much. Why are you treating me like a punching bag? So I finally had enough. And it's like, you know what? Fuck it. Obviously, you want this attention from me. I'm going to give you what you want. Yes, I pulled a fucking Monique. Or no, was it a Candace? Yeah, drag me. Yeah, I pulled the Candace. Damn it. If this is what you want, fucking let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't mad at you, but had it been Joy saying, you'd call a hot skillet to your damn head. That's one thing. Had it been my mom, if you can say what you want, she'll let you say it, but you sure enough go catch a hot skillet to your damn home dome. And then she gonna let you say what you want to say, but you sure enough gonna catch it at the end of it. That's how I was raised.
I've never cursed my mom out, but I've always said what I want, what I felt like I needed to say, because I just feel like at the end of the day, just because we are your children, that does not mean that we're not allowed to feel or say what we need to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got feelings too, and sometimes parents forget that we too have feelings because they always talk about how they feel and how we make them feel. But what about how y'all make us feel sometimes?
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
I just want to say this, even though I did go off of my mother, I want to make it very clear that I didn't cross a certain, everybody has a certain line of, I can't believe you just said that, like spraying her with her own tea that I know being her child, that I didn't do.
Oh yeah.
I ain't go that far because she ain't pissed me off that bad.
Right.
But it was just, you doing too much. Let me get you above my. And look, and it's almost like when you're dealing with a bully. Once you whoop that bully's ass one good time, 9 times out of 10, that bully ain't finna fuck with you no more.
Child, listen, I know.
You gotta check somebody one good time,
right?
And they're gonna leave you alone.
I know, because when I kicked that nigga in his nose in the 7th grade, he never returned to that school again after that.
I know that's right.
You kicked somebody in the nose?
Yes, in the 7th grade. I kicked his ass flat in the nose. Reggie, if he was here, he would be able to tell the story because he was there to witness it. But that motherfucker was bothering me all day. Like all day. You know how you used to pass notes in the classroom? Instead of it being a note, when the note got to me, it was mucus in the note. Like he blew his nose in the paper and had them send it to me.
Disgusting.
Like that was the type of shit he'll do. Or when we was in the gym, he kept rubbing and touching on me, and I kept begging him to stop, and he wouldn't.
Ooh, and he had a crush, honey.
He wanted some cookies, girl.
Well,
he was young and ready.
That Timberland boot was in his nose and it was bleeding. He wanted to fuck my ass up after that. Ooh, he was mad with me. Ooh, and I ran all the way home after that. I was scared as a motherfucker, but I made it.
I know you lying. You ran. Child, please.
I ran out the other gate. I didn't want to fight him because I knew that if he really got to me, he would have whooped my little ass. He was way bigger than me. I ain't want no parts of that. I just want him.
Bigger they are, or how do they fall? Hit that nigga in his nuts. Bring him down to your level, then you wear his ass out.
But listen, after that, you can stop me from fighting after that.
Just got a little taste. Okay,
but you know what? Getting back to what we was talking about, and I said this in my laugh this morning. If I was Chris's family, I would have been upset with the way that she was talking to my damn brother. If Chris was my brother, and if I was his sister, and the way that she was setting up there, disrespecting him, I'd have been had a problem with Candace's ass.
Yeah,
I'd have been hit that bitch up. Me and you need to talk.
Well,
I agree, but
he should stop. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Yakutis.
Oh no, I'll say it real quick. Like I agree with that, but at the same exact time, he gives it to her too. And the only reason I can say that is it was times of season where she would turn into a little girl like, oh, he's finna yell at me. Oh, I'm in trouble. He gets in her ass too. We just don't see it. So
I don't buy
her go off on him on camera. We don't. See
I don't buy it.
Her at. Okay, you ain't got it.
But the way that she be going at him sometimes,
yeah,
like, that's why I was looking at her like, girl, what is you talking about when she talking about some? Did Gordon tell you to shut the fuck up? Oh no, y'all shouldn't talk like that, girl. Hold on.
Yeah, I don't buy that. I believe she been talking to that man like that, and he gonna deal with it because she a black woman. If you want to be honest,
I think no.
That's what I honestly believe. I believe that she been talking to that damn man like that, and he just deal with it. And I still feel like when they get a divorce, because they will, he gonna show the damn lawyer all of this shit. The way he been talking to her, the way that she been sitting around there making him feel like Benson, got this man working for her, not paying him nothing. All this shit gonna come back to bite in the ass.
Okay, go ahead, Brandon.
Well, so this is how I feel about the situation. I feel like that's the dynamic of their relationship, because I've seen where last year when they was at that little baby shower for Wendy, where he was telling her to shut up. So I feel like that's the dynamic of the relationship. He may say something she don't like, and she cuss him out. That's marriage sometimes. As far as the divorce is concerned, Chris already said he been with this woman over a decade. They just been married 3 years. He ain't going nowhere. He's not going nowhere. He let that woman down.
Child, please. Okay, I love a dog too, but if that bitch bite me enough, I'm gonna send this ass to the damn field. You understand what I'm saying? A real man is gonna get tired of being emasculated every 5 seconds on national TV. Ain't no real man gonna deal with that. So I hear what y'all saying, but I'm telling y'all, Chris ass is on his way out the door. And I'm not mad at him for telling her to shut the fuck up because she need to, because the bitch is mouthy. Shut up some damn times and listen to people sometimes instead of leaning on your own damn understanding, and you will have a better grasp of what the world is and how you can be able to maneuver out here in it. Because the way that she thinks as a grown ass adult is dead women thinking.
Are you serious? Because it seems as if the same
exact. That's what I said. I got nothing to say. I gotta go to the bathroom.
You are accusing her of the same exact person that you are. You got all this mouth and doing all of this yelling. So are you not a carbon copy of Candace? I just want to know.
I feel like if people stop messing with Candace, Candace will shut up. Like
exactly.
That's how,
oh my gosh, are you serious right now? Oh my gosh. Okay.
I know. Folks, I know people gonna get on me, but if people will leave Candace alone.
People in the chat are saying that they can't hear you, Brandy. I can't hear you either.
I can hear her.
I hear you.
Okay, well the people in the chat must have the same speakers I have, because
yes. So I feel like people need to stop messing with Candace and stop making her a target, and they ain't got to worry about her talking about your mama. They ain't got to worry about talking about the $900,000 tear down. They ain't got to worry about them calling her a prostitute. They ain't got to worry about none of that. Leave the girl alone. Leave her alone. Because like
when did Candace become the victim?
No, I'm not saying she's the victim. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying she's the victim. I'm not
people.
saying
If you don't want to get read down, watch the hell out.
But but what I'm saying is, why do they keep picking with her? You can't sit up here and say my video is low budget, but then when I say your mama, you've become the victim after you've initiated the confrontation.
Oh, you know what? Listen, that's probably the only thing that I'm gonna agree with Candace on is I didn't have no problem with her saying your mama. People say your mama all the time. Right. I say your mama all the time. I say your mama to my brothers and sisters, and we got the same damn mama. Okay, what the fuck it is? I don't understand the issue. But at the end of the day, don't get mad at somebody calling your video low budget. It was low budget, bitch. Y'all was in a parking lot.
Yeah, but she meant it as a dig. She meant it as a dig.
Okay.
So why can't Candace respond with a dig? Like, okay.
Because if you talk about my mama, I'm gonna bust your shit wide open.
But she hadn't talked about her mother. Go ahead, y'all. Go ahead. I'm gonna let y'all go first.
So I'm going to agree with Brandy.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, I'm Team Candace. But here's something else, because I know a lot of people were very upset at the couples trip when Candace came in on Go. And here's what I'm going to say about that, because I understand Candace, because I understand how it is to be someone where your voice is silenced and you don't have a voice and you can't fight, but you can only use your words. Nevertheless,
then shut the fuck up. If you can't fight,
period. Then shut the fuck up. That's been my whole thing all season.
And I'm still gonna talk my shit. So when
and you gonna get fucked up, the same way her ass is.
We can sing together, but we can't talk together.
What I'm saying is, when those two got into it, that is when the ish popped off. When it was just like, it was low budget. Okay, well, your mother's low budget. Watch your mouth. The war had already began. So even if they ain't talked about it, and now we on this trip, the war ain't over. So when I see you, I'm going to be on Go, and I'm going to keep on coming at your neck. Now, the only thing that I will say that I did not like that Candace did with that is her energy, especially when they were at the kitchen island.
Shout out Nicole.
Because you have this energy where you sliding on the island, getting up in her face and doing all of this, which is very reminiscent of what happened a prior season. That is the only thing that I did not agree with, because it's like all this energy is gonna come back to bite you in the ass. And we at the reunion, yes it is, but nevertheless, they are at war. It is what it is. And if you mad because somebody said your mama, when she said, pretty much told her, I did you a favor, you should be grateful. Yeah, because I could have said a hell of a lot more. I could have talked about her addiction. I could have talked about, well, she is low budget because she left you to fend for yourself. It is so much that she could have fucking said that she didn't say.
Thank you.
And what that hadn't been said, had Mia jumped up and beat the fuck out of her, what would y'all defense have been for Candace?
First, this is my
had that been
she tried to answer the question.
Have been for Candace.
She's trying to answer the question.
Terrence feels because he's the loudest person in the room that he's right now. Syndrome. But
go ahead.
Go ahead, Brandon. You might have some understanding.
Candace's fault if someone had hit her. It would have been Candace's fault.
Yeah.
Keep up.
Yeah. Because much like Candace said, in the Black community, it's called jonesing. And she's absolutely right. But also in the Black community, jonesing could go too far. There have been plenty of times I've joned with my cousins and we wound up fighting because the shit went too far. It don't matter, but you don't know what people are going through with their damn man.
I don't care about your mama.
So it's like that, because I'm only speaking for me. Had Candace said that about my mama, like I said, I would have tore her ass up in that damn kitchen. It'd have been on Go from there. You understand me? And that's because of what I had going on. That's my thing. You don't know what people's relationship is. And had Mia took it there, I still wonder what the Candace supporters would have said.
As far as the way she handled herself in the kitchen, I was like, okay, bitch, you definitely giving off I want to fight energy. So if she would have jumped on you, then that would have been is what it was, because you was doing way too much. But as far as like at the reasonably shady thing where the yo mama shit first started, bitch, what you gonna do? Jump on me because I said your mama, bitch? Yeah, your fucking mama. Like,
if she could have,
saying nothing about it.
And she would have been wrong. Mia would have been wrong, not Candace, because let's not forget, Mia initiated this confrontation between her and Candace. They would not be beefing if it wasn't for Mia. So the response was, so he asked the question, Terrence asked the question. We don't know what Mia is going through. Well, you don't know what Candace and her husband is going through, but yet you didn't stop you from asking the question at the video shoot. So that's where it started. We have to start at A before
come
we
on,
get
Kimmy.
to B, C, and D.
Not Kimmy.
I agree with that.
Beginning, baby.
I agree with that. But to be real, A started when Dottie ass came up in there and also came up in there starting questions too. It wasn't as if Mia made a beeline straight to Dot.
But I'm gonna say,
you're absolutely right.
But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this though. Yes, Dorothy did start it off when she was going around asking them all questions. That is facts. But they all could have not engaged in that situation because like I said on my video, say for instance, if Jamar was dealing with someone that his mother didn't really care for, and I used his mother as an example because I met his mother before. So I said, okay, if Miss Elois came up to me talking about Jamar's husband, I wouldn't say shit. I ain't saying nothing. I'm not asking no questions. I ain't doing none of that because yes, that's his mother, but Jamar is also my friend, and that'll be fucked up of me to. I got another one. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Let me go back because really B is letting me know, honey. Where is it at? Oh, there you go. Shout out to Nicole BT again. So if Wendy hit Mia, would it have been okay because Mia put hands in Wendy's face and I didn't hear an uproar.
Nothing.
Wait, when was this?
Crickets.
When was this?
So when it was a couple of times. So I think one time when they was playing that game over in Karen's house, and then when they had the Reasonably Shady podcast, Mia had tapped Wendy on the shoulder, and Wendy.
Wendy was like, "Don't touch me."
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. I remember that.
Oh, coming through with the super chats. You got another super chat.
God damn, this chat moving fast as fuck.
Ching.
Yes, Tracy. Ching, getting paid over here. Ching, getting paid over
Thank you. I was just about to say that, Tracy. Thank you. If that's the case and everybody's so pissed with Mia, why didn't Candace give Giselle and Robin and anybody else that participated in that shit the same damn thing? Because
I think we all agree with that.
That's another reason why I don't agree with it. Because you laid all of this out on Mia, but yet it was your two bosom buddies that did not mind agreeing with every damn thing that Dot had to say, especially Giselle.
Yeah, she was the main
one.
one.
Robin was the one asking who paid for the house.
Yeah,
right.
Robin.
I would have been more offended. I would have been more offended about somebody asking about who paid for my damn house than about this damn video that is fucking low
because
budget.
it was
you
low
said
budget.
It yourself.
It was $10,000.
And I understand
in a damn parking lot.
But yeah, it is low. Here's the thing. Yes, it is low budget, but Mia tried to say it in a degrading ass way. That's the issue with it. That's the issue.
So what? Out of all of the fucked up shit that came out of Candace's mouth, you think I give a damn about a bitch calling her shit?
But
afterwards.
But it came after the fact, though, Terrence. That's all I'm saying.
You get what you put out there. It don't matter. You get what you put out there. And if Candace feel like she could say whatever the fuck she want to say up out of her mouth, why is she so pissed when Mia did the same damn thing? That makes no sense.
Because she didn't do shit to Mia.
If I feel like I can say whatever I want,
but she didn't. Okay. The problem is that she didn't do shit to Mia at the time, but Mia was being shaded to her for no reason. That's the point here. She didn't do shit to Mia. Mia just came out and just wanted to be degrading to what the fuck she got going on. I can understand if I can understand what I can understand I can understand you if that was the case, if Candace started with Mia first, but Mia really did start with her first. Another one?
Yes, with the super chat.
I'm putting out the points tonight.
We can agree to disagree, child. We can agree
to disagree. Yes, Jennifer Grady. Yes, truth be told, Candace is being used as an attack dog for everyone on the cast, and she keeps falling for it. Wendy is not her friend. Oh,
I can agree.
I can agree.
Damn,
I can agree.
Why they don't think Jen is her friend? Hold on.
I don't. I can agree.
I think she's not. I don't think she's as. I think Candace values the friendship between her and Wendy than Wendy values the friendship.
Right.
I don't think Wendy really want to be associated with her. I think she's keeping it cute, but I don't think she really want to be associated with Candace all like that.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Oh, y'all Team T. Well, I appreciate y'all for being Team T. Thanks, y'all. I love y'all down to the chat. Yes, God, y'all live for the chat.
Somebody in the chat said that their little brother danced for Chris Brown, and they made videos in the alley and in parking lots all the time. But I bet you that the budget wasn't $10,000.
It damn sure won't.
Of course it wasn't, because it's a Chris Brown video.
Right, so that's right. So you can't compare the two.
It's a Chris Brown video. Of course, it's not going to be low budget.
But listen, I'm not because I will continue to say this. No matter how I feel about Candace does have talent. And I thoroughly enjoy Deep Space. I still listen to it. I still got some songs up there. I'm never going to sit up and hate on this girl talent, no matter how I feel about it. So people feel like I hate her. If I hate her, I wouldn't even be supporting her there. I wouldn't have bought her shit.
Listen, y'all, I agree. She paid for it out of her pocket. She's an independent artist, and I'm not negating none of that. That don't change the fact that it was fucking low budget.
It was low budget, period.
But we're not disagreeing with it being low budget. It's the way that Mia put it out there as a way to degrade what she got going on. That's the point.
I done told y'all that. I didn't have no problem with the Yo Mama. I have a problem with a lot of other shit Candace said, but the Yo Mama is so low on that totem pole. It's a whole lot of other things before I get to the Yo Mama. I didn't care about the Yo Mama. Well, the second Yo Mama bothered me, but the first one I didn't give a fuck about.
I didn't care about none of it. I didn't care about none of it.
Nah, Jay, I ain't no hypocrite, girl.
The only thing that I didn't like that Candace did in reference to me, there was only one thing, and that was her insinuating, even though Terrence did it, but he a different individual, but her insinuating that she was a male, which pretty much is on the line of transphobia. And you already got hit up for some homophobic tweets you did not that long ago. So with the whole, you got big hands, big feet, all these other things, that is like, again, now I always said, if we at war, it don't matter, but it's the aftermath of that. Now, I wonder if Andy's going to bring that up.
I'd be surprised if he doesn't.
I'll be surprised if he didn't. But back to that, I feel like this is just me. I know everybody gonna tear me up. I'm that's fine.
We ain't gonna tell you what to say.
We ain't gonna tell you a girl.
So I feel like
I am.
Is damned if she do, damned if she don't. You know what I mean? Like, if she talk about someone mama, you don't talk about no one's mama. Keep it personal. Yes. If she talks about somebody's personally, it's transphobic, it's body shaming, it's slut shaming, it's that and the third. But we
my goodness.
What happened?
Beverly Davenport said my wig is low budget, bitch. It's not a wig, it's my hair, you fucking hoe.
Period. Let her know, really be. Let her know.
Really be said you fucking hoe.
Period. Let her know.
Cause where they
my.
Wait. The emphasis really be put on there is like what Candace said, and that's bitch. Like, you felt it in your soul.
Oh. Wait a minute. I mean, you can call me fat because I am. You can talk about a gap in my teeth because I got one. But bitch, this is not
That bitch can't say shit sitting behind an avatar. Tell that hoe to hate out loud
Really,
and then come back and try you for your life.
Oh my God.
Really,
that's what you do.
You've been hanging around at Spillavoy TV and Treasure Lane too much because that inflection. No, that inflection, that is how James talks. You've been hanging around there too long. You've been hanging around there too long now.
Honey, I was almost asleep. Shit, you done woke me up.
Myself personally, I just feel like I'm fine for anybody having their mouth. You can say whatever you want to say. I say whatever I want to say. But if that's the way that you want to rock it, then you need to be prepared for whatever the hell people got coming to you. And if they just so happen to come back to you with a fist, a bottle, a knife, a gun, whatever the hell they decide to give you, girl.
Oh, Paul,
don't try to run up with no damn cop shit,
you
child.
Can't get what Beverly got. I'm just gonna ignore you. You can't get what Beverly got.
Wait, what happened?
What happened?
She tried to throw an insult too. She just wants some attention. I can't get
that whole lady.
So can I ask a question?
Go ahead, Brandy.
Can I ask a question? So why wouldn't Candace think she can say whatever she wants without getting hit when she's witnessed so many of the other women on the show doing worse things than she has and not got they?
Because I don't think nobody ever referenced nobody else's mama.
No, because they have.
I don't think
they reference her mother. They have.
Yes, they've done
multiple times. So we know we're not going to play that motherfucking game. How many times then it came? Oh, did your mother pay for that ring?
Your mother's house.
Your mother this, your mother that. They
have, but it is.
Okay,
but it is.
So don't play stupid then.
But if it's all fun shade or whatever the case may be, but that's what they consider fun shade. What she considers fun shade, somebody else might not.
But
so just because she ain't said nothing that bad about her mama, what if Mia didn't think so?
Listen, but see, here's the thing. It seems like the people who are initiating the confrontation, who is starting these issues and things like that with Candace, it seems like they're also trying to determine how Candace is supposed to respond back to them after they've already initiated the confrontation. I just don't think it's fair. I just don't think it's fair. That's how I feel.
I think here's the thing though, because I'm gonna say this too. Me personally, I don't really do the your mama jokes. I left the your mama jokes in middle school. I don't really do the your mama thing. However, I think that it would be different if it's just a simple yo mama. It'll be different if yo crackheaded ass mammy or some shit like that.
Like,
if they put more
on it.
Yeah, if they put
like
extra spice on
your mama didn't bother me. It really
but
well, it bothered me because my mama gone. So if anybody said anything about my mama, I'ma split your shit wide open.
Well, that's the chance you take when
and that's just like
I understand that.
Mia's mama had her issues, and Mia may feel the same way about her mama. Don't talk about my mama. She done went through issues. Don't do that.
Well, then Mia shouldn't have asked that question about her husband, even after Candace.
I agree. I agree with that. I said the both of them are wrong.
Okay, well then I think we had a good point to move on. We had a good point.
Yeah. So this was a great debate. We can agree to disagree.
That was a long one.
That's a long one, but it was a good.
I done fell asleep and woke back up.
I done took my lashes off, honey.
Well, they said the both of them are wrong, but
it was a respectful agree to disagree. Nobody spit nobody's heels with here.
We love a healthy debate with a few strong cuss words.
Yes, because really B had the vindictive bitch moment. Y'all had the motherfucker moment. It was a lot of them. It's a lot of them. Okay, but what was up next? Okay, so. Let's see. They was asking, did Candace know about Mia's mother? We already been on this your mama thing already. So this is where it really gets towards the end, basically. Andy asked Candace, how has her response antics worked for her? Then they brought up the knife incident with Ashley. Then Giselle insinuated that Candace deserves to get clocked. And then towards the end, at the end, Candace read Mia, which I felt like it was rightfully deserved because we all up here been saying everything that she said to her at the end. Here's my thing now. When it comes down to that situation, when they're talking about her mouth and this and that and all of that, I find it very funny that Giselle's hypocritical ass sat up there and said that if Mia would have clocked Candace, she would have felt like she deserved it pretty much. Here's my thing. Just last season, you were sitting up in Karen's house. You gave us this fucking, you had security. You had this fucking Malcolm, now Martin Luther King as Coretta Scott ass, Coretta Scott King ass speech when y'all was sitting up in that house with Monique talking about we have always had ourselves above the stereotype. Right. And you said that I don't want to be near you. You said that to Monique. You said that Monique was a bad example for her kid because she got into a fight and all of that stuff. So you're basically endorsing Mia possibly punching Candace out for saying some of the shit that she said, but just last season you wasn't with it. So that lets me know that you was not genuine, which I've been saying you was never genuine in your support of Candace. You were only riding with her because
you want to get rid of Monique.
You want to get rid of your arch nemesis. That's what we all been saying.
That's all it's about.
We all say that's all that shit was about. So for you to sit up there and say that shit now about how if Mia would have clocked Candace, you would have been okay with that. That's some bullshit. And another thing, before I let one of you guys go ahead and speak your piece, that's what, in my eyes, that's what the fuck Candace get to. Because she really be sitting up here, she was sitting up here riding for the likes of Giselle all of this other shit when Giselle never really seen it for her any fucking way. She was only riding with you just for the sake of getting rid of Monique. She never gave a fuck about you, and that's just what it is. And now you see that because she sat up there right next to you and said if Mia would have clocked you, she would have been fine with it. That's bullshit. Go ahead. One of y'all go ahead.
Well, damn, you said everything in a nutshell. Shit.
Yeah, you did. But I would have been fine with it too. Hell. I was waiting for Mia to do it. I say you ain't gonna throw a shoe. Shit, at least Cardi B threw a shoe, bitch. You ain't threw a shoe, nothing.
I just feel like Giselle is just like that was some bullshit there. Like, so you going back on everything, all your little morals that you had last season. But it just goes back to what I said last season because she was condemning Monique for her response to Candace, but yet when it was Ashley and Robin in that damn restaurant and Robin put a finger on that girl's head like that trying to fight her, she was making excuses for Robin's reaction at their reunion, and she blamed it on Ashley. She said to Ashley, you didn't say let's take this to the back. You participated. You said Ashley participated, even though Ashley wasn't the one that was initiating violence. It was Robin putting her finger on her. Now, if Ashley would have railed back and slapped the shit out of her ass, she would have been well within her rights because he put her hands on her. But at the end of it's just crazy. Go ahead, Brandy. I'm sorry.
And at the end of the day, if we're going with this logic, if you say something I don't like, I get to hit you within. Giselle should have been clocked. You know what I mean?
We all said that too.
She should have been hit upside the head.
Yeah, I don't understand why she keeps doing that.
Giselle ass, but she showed up in that damn shirt talking about free Uncle Ben. Okay.
We all said that, Brandy. We all said that Giselle and Robin, for that matter, should have been the first ones monkey stump.
To be honest, the problem, and I hate going back to this. The problem that I have with Monique, that I had with Monique and Candace's fight was the fact that it was the wrong person. Yeah, she should have beat Giselle ass, not hers.
The right person.
No, it wasn't, because at the end,
it wasn't.
It wasn't the right person, because at the end of the day, Giselle, because of the fact that when the season first started, you sitting up here eating clam chowder with the same person who was sitting up here talking about they're gonna bring rumors about your baby on TV and shit like that, but you trying to cozy up to her to ice out the person that was supposed to be your friend. But then again, that's the same person that went right over there with that same person that you beat up to get you off the show. So Monique played herself last season, to be honest.
They both be playing themselves when it comes to
Candace playing herself this season. She did play herself.
Like, y'all want to be
the same thing.
Asshole so bad, and it just don't make sense to me. Like,
like everybody asking me that same question. Well, why didn't Monique do this? Well, why ain't Candace getting Giselle together now?
We all
y'all don't want to answer that though.
No, we answered it.
No, not y'all. I'm talking about people, like the people be in my comments. They always be like, well, if that's the case, why Monique ain't fight Giselle? Why Monique ain't do this? Why y'all Shiro ain't doing the same thing to Giselle? I'm asking the same damn thing.
Well, because I feel like when they cozy up to Giselle, I feel like they're playing politics, because I feel like the producers have Giselle's back, even though I don't agree with it. And I feel like when Candace come back next season, she need to give it to all of them. But I feel like there's something going on behind the scenes that Giselle is the favorite. And if they go against Giselle, she's gonna do what she did to Monique last season, is ice her out, try not to film with her. And that's why I feel like they just want to be on the show, so they cozy up to her. That's why
I'm
telling y'all this right now. Y'all know I have a tendency to be right about people. Wendy about to be next. Like, I'm saying Wendy is about to be the head bitch in charge, because the way that she handles the Green Eye Bandits, she
I agree.
Fuck. She does not give a fuck about how they feel.
I agree.
They be on social media heavily, so they know that we love that shit. They ain't gonna be able to handle Wendy, and I'm telling you, she about to be that girl. Even though some people don't like her, she about to be that girl. Watch.
I don't mind Wendy. You know, I felt like she was doing a bit much, and I was calling her thick weave in season 5.
Yeah, that was funny.
But, you know, I don't mind her this much so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if that was to be the case, I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think that there's a lot of hypocrisy that goes on with this shit, because I feel like a lot of them be saying off the wall shit, but it's just like we only zero in on Candace, and this is coming from a person that's not necessarily a Candace fan like that. I just see all of them sitting up there trying to be all judgmental and this is horrible. Oh my God, she says such horrible things. But yet Karen sat up there and said that Giselle had a fiery box. What do you think she's saying about that woman and her kid?
The box is flaming, baby.
Well, wait.
To them, that's fun shade.
But
that ain't no fun
shade. That's not going too far.
But not even that. But you also had Karen this season and Ashley when Katie was last on. Both of these women attacked. So you had Karen attacking Giselle. You had Ashley attacking Katie. Both of them regarding their mental health.
Right.
But we don't want to sit here and be like that was a big leap, because in essence, Ashley pretty much bullied Katie off the damn show, damn near.
Yep, she did.
Talking about her mental health, and then Karen referencing a mental breakdown that collection plate caused that put Giselle into. He collection plate, damn it, but put her into a mental state. But we don't want to sit here and say that's a big thing. But again, we want to sit here and get back because she said your mother's low budget. Like, come on now.
And
so I don't care. Fuck Candace. She wrong.
This whole fun shade, and you know what determines fun shade? Like, who is making up these rules about fun shade? Because is it only fun shade when the person we like is throwing it? Or is it whoever's throwing the shade get to determine how we respond back? Like, I feel like if you like the person and they read you, then it's considered fun shade. If we don't like you and you say something, then it's below the belt. It's body shaming.
Here's the thing. It's giving me what, and I know some of us don't like to talk about this particular season, not of Housewives of Potomac, but Basketball Wives. It's giving me that, because it's just like how Evelyn was able to throw drinks and jump off tables and threaten to whoop people's ass all the time, but yet when OG did the same damn thing, it was a big ass deal. Oh, she's a threat. Oh, she's this. Oh, I'm scared for my life. Oh my God. But nobody said anything when Evelyn's big forehead ass was doing the same shit. She literally jumped off a table. She literally put her hands on people. OG didn't put her hands on anyone, but that was but yet y'all still was labeling her dangerous and aggressive. But yet Malaysia threw tables, Evelyn jumped off tables, Tammy mushed bitches in the face, all that shit. But yet OG can say that she's gonna kill you with her bare hands, and that's a problem. Like, that's what it's giving me. It's like everybody else can do it, but this one person can't do it. No. You know what I'm saying?
So are you calling it that, or are you calling it colorism as it comes to Candace and the Green Eye Bandits?
It's both, but it's also selective. People are being very selective.
Yeah, I think it's more of, for me, it's selective outrage in a sense. Because if you're gonna come at one person, you need to come for everybody. If not, let everybody throw whatever type of shade they want and shut the fuck up.
Okay,
that's how I feel. Like
both.
Like, period. Like, just shut the fuck up. If we're gonna throw shade, we're gonna throw fucking shade. But don't get mad with me because I'm throwing my shade and you can't handle my shade. You know what I mean? Like, don't get mad. Just like I said, even like I brought Basketball Wives up. Don't get mad because I'm built like a damn wrestler and you know that I can whoop your ass. And because I said I will whoop your ass, now you want to get scared. But you let this Latina ass bitch jump across tables on y'all, throw water in your face, hit y'all with clutch purses and shit, and that's okay.
You know what? I can kind of see your point. Because they got Monique off the show, and now they flipped on Candace and Wendy.
Right.
Okay,
I can kind of see your point with that.
But Terrence, real talk. Did we not say on the last panel from season 1, did we not say they were going to come for Candace?
Yeah, I already knew that.
And thing is, I was thrown when Wendy was put out there like, oh, they came for Wendy. Okay, well, that makes sense. And when they got Candace, I was like, there it is.
I was too. I was expecting it to be solely Candace and they was going to go up against.
But it was Wendy
didn't
first.
think he was going to throw in Wendy. I didn't think that.
It was Wendy
I can
first.
see your point.
It was Wendy first with the whole rumor shit. It started with Wendy, and then later on down the line, they going in on Candace. Like, that's how it was coming across to me. Like, they all feel like, yeah. So that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So they're picking who they want to fuck with now, and you know, it's like, I hope Candace sees that these girls are not here for her, like they tried to make it out to be last season. They're not here for you, boo. So, and Wendy already see they're not there for her. So it is what it is.
Right.
That's why she on
it is what it is.
But listen, we said that to Wendy last season too. You better up with these hoes, but they gonna turn on your ass too. And look what happened.
Yeah, we said it's a lot of stuff that we said on the last panel that has really came true this season. It's a lot of stuff that we said last time around.
And y'all see how they act towards Mia versus how they've been acting towards Wendy and
yeah.
Everything all right with Mia, lying ass, but
right.
Because my thing with that about Giselle, you so understanding with Mia, but you couldn't give Monique that same understanding.
Well, that's because she had 4 homes. But I do want to say, Terrence, I do want to say, for me, Mia gave me one moment, even though it was so fucked up, it stays rent-free in my head. And that was you did, even though it was so fucked up, but it stays rent-free in my mind. Like, I want to find
shit
that
was hilarious to me.
It was.
That shit was.
But the last thing up,
loud and wrong.
But the last thing up is basically the read that Candace gave Mia at the end, which was well deserved. That's the last thing we get into, and then this is it, because we are definitely overtime tonight. I already knew we were gonna be overtime tonight. But however, Candace was absolutely right with what she told Mia. Because you can't sit up here and blame me if your mother goes into relapses.
Relapse, right.
When you brought her ass on TV. You brought her on TV so people can have an opinion about her being a drug addict. You brought her on TV so you could get a check. You brought her on TV to make yourself look good. You did that. So if anybody is to blame for that, it's you. It's you. You brought her up here. Then you want to say, oh, she came up here because she wanted to tell her own story. Girl, you know that woman did not want to come up here and tell no damn story. She was uncomfortable every time her ass was up there. Let's not. Come on now.
With a little drawstring ponytail.
Right.
Like, no.
I agree with that.
I agree.
That was some bullshit. That was definitely some bullshit. Like, she talking about some bullshit. Talking about she wanted to tell her story. No, the fuck she didn't.
I agree, because I said that in my review after that episode when she first said that. I say, hell no, Mia. I'm not finna get Candace. I'm not gonna put that on Candace.
Yeah, like you was being dramatic. Like, girl, give it a
Yeah,
rest.
I'm not putting that on Candace.
Can't nobody put that on her.
Damn way. So if your mama let anything some tired asshole say to her make her relapse, that's on you and your mama and not on that person.
Right, because you brought her a fragile ass on camera. You did. You did.
Not her fragile ass.
Let me use her own shit on her. You did. You did. You brought her ass.
Right. Now I don't really see it for Candace, but I ain't finna put that on Candace. Candace can sleep easy at night.
Let me do my Candace.
That ain't got nothing to do with her.
Let me do my Candace. You brought her fragile ass on this show so you can get a check. That's what you did. And if it wasn't for her fragile ass, you would not have a check. Because her whole storyline is about her fucking mama being a damn crackhead. Right. That's all it's about. So if you do come back next season, what the fuck you gonna bring?
Right.
We don't need no. We don't.
G building.
Yeah, we don't need no more crack pipes next season. What the fuck you gonna bring?
That's all she's gonna talk about. That new house they building.
Yeah. We don't need it.
The new house.
Yeah, that's what they said in the
at the end of the finale.
Yeah, the little update. They working on building the house, and it's supposed to have a mother-in-law suite or whatever the hell. Like, y'all need to be trying to take baby steps, child.
Right. I thought they had already moved in real time. I know they don't live in that penthouse anymore.
Hold on, y'all. Okay. If her mother is struggling and someone goes on to say something bad about her mother to put bad vibes on her decade, well, it's not that person's fault. It's Mia's fault.
It's
Mia's fault. Your mama, I don't know her.
And it's her mama's fault too, because her mama don't got to be on the show.
She don't have to be there. You can't put
nobody making her mama be there.
You can't.
Listen. Let me say this: as somebody who has dealt with addiction in my family and has gone through counseling and all that other stuff, what you can't do is put your decisions on anybody else.
Yes.
Your sobriety is your sobriety. So it's not anybody's fault. If her mother goes out there and gets high, it's her mama's fault. Now, like they just said, her mother could have said, I don't think I can handle that. I think that's too much pressure. Even once she filmed that first scene, if it was too much, she wasn't comfortable with the camera, she wasn't comfortable with the questions. At any point in time, she could have said, I can't do this because my sobriety is on the line.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like real talk, taking all the other bullshit out of it, we can't put that on nobody.
At all. At all. We cannot. That's not even fair to do that. That's not fair to put that on anybody. Like, that's just like my mother has what. Okay. I'm gonna say this because I know like I said, I know we like 40 minutes over time. So let me hurry up and say this because I know we all gotta go. But I'm gonna say this. My mother has wanted to come on my platform to speak about domestic violence because that's something that she's dealt with. I refuse to let my mother come on my platform. Why? Because I don't want nobody talking about her. Because at the end of the day, if somebody come from my mama who ain't did shit to no one, I'm looking up IP addresses and flying to wherever the fuck you at. Because if you say something about her, speaking on her shit. So my thing is, if they do talk about my mama, I really can't be upset because I put her out here for y'all I put her up for grabs for y'all to talk about, just like I put my own self up here for grabs. That's why sometimes, even though I may go back and forth in the comment section or whatever, it's on me. I can't really get mad at nobody for coming for me, imperfections and all, because I put myself out there for everybody to scrutinize me, even if they want to, even if it's not warranted to do so. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, my mother has wanted to come on my platform. She's wanted to speak out about domestic violence on the Domestic Violence Month and all that stuff. And I always refuse to put her up here because I don't want her to be subjected to anybody bashing her. I can deal with that. But my mother is a 56-year-old woman that don't need to be dealing with shit like that. So I don't put her up here. So Mia, if you don't want your mother to have any bad vibes or anything like that, why bring her up here? Mothers are everything. I would never put my mother up here for anybody to talk about. Even if I was on a reality show, I probably won't put my mother up there. As funny and hilarious as my mother may be, no.
Hell no.
No.
Child, please. Scotty be having mama listening to me. And y'all know how my mouth is. I was so ashamed. I said, why you got mama sitting up here listening to me? I'm sitting up here talking about my coochie made of clay and every damn thing else. And she's sitting up here listening to all of this.
Well, I was watching Boys Night Out, the replay of Boys Night Out the other morning, and she walked in listening, and she said, "Now that one at the bottom of that screen, he's something else with himself." That was okay. Make sure you tell him what I said. Make sure you tell him what I said.
That's how my mama be too. Shit.
Right, but with that being said, y'all, this was a good show. This was a good show tonight. I really had a great time. Brandy, you are always a great guest, child.
Yes, Brandy.
I'm probably gonna have you back. You gonna be back up here next week, child. You might as well go on, get ready. You'll be back.
Yes, I love her commentary. She's awesome.
Yes, Brandy is a good fit, y'all. Yeah. I like Brandy up here. Thank you. Be sure to this, like I said, it was a good show. We had over 400 people in here. We went over time. Really, B, you can bring your ass back on camera because we ending this shit. So with that being said, everybody, hey, really, B. With that being said, we're gonna go down the list and have everybody tell what they got going on and with their channels and all that stuff. So we're gonna start off with y'all real. What you got going on?
So until we meet again this upcoming Monday, look forward to me doing a Beverly No Lies. That's over. I had to think about that because so I guess all that I have will be Potomac. I guess I'll start up with Salt Lake City since somebody's finna get the clink going to jail.
Oh yeah, I need to watch too.
And I didn't do my trending topics video, the deep dive this week, because but I'll do my best to have it up Monday. So, that's
easy breezy. I live. It's an air flip, honey. I live.
Go ahead, really be.
Your turn.
Oh my bad. Hey y'all. Well, I got a little bit of everything going on over there, child. We do our lives to talk about hot topics and celebrity news. I'm reviewing, the Real Housewives and the Black Ink Cruise. I do scripted shows too. So we got Queen Sugar, Queens, and I think Our Kind of People comes back this week. So that's what we got going on. Y'all come on over there and check me out, honey.
Okay.
It's all good, Beverly.
Okay, you guys. So right now I'm just doing 4 shows. I'm doing Real Housewives of Potomac. I'm doing Insecure, Love and Marriage Huntsville, and what else show I'm doing? I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's the only shows I'm really doing right now.
That's 3.
Huh?
Ain't that 3?
Yeah, that's 3. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh no, Ready to Love. I do Ready to Love.
Look, I knew you. See, I said that so you can.
I do Ready to Love as well. Go into my channel and go subscribe. I'm at like 578. I'm trying to get to 1,000 by the new year. So
go ahead, guys.
Go ahead and subscribe.
Y'all subscribe and watch. Don't just click that subscribe button. Click that subscribe button and watch. That counts the most, please. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead, Terrence.
Y'all know what I got. Same old. Be on the lookout for T-Talk Action News if anything should happen. Action News, girl. Yarrell asked me to do a video with him last week, and I didn't have the time to. So I promised him I'm gonna make time the next time. So I'm saying it in front of all of y'all because he helped. So I'm saying it in front of all of y'all. The next time he have a video, y'all gonna see me and Yarrell doing something real soon. I'm saying it in front of all of y'all. Boom.
Go ahead, Sakina.
So y'all already know I do Potomac, which is about to be public because it finally didn't upload it, y'all. It took hours, okay? And the review is long as hell, y'all. It's 40 minutes. Ooh, child.
Hell, mine was 30, so I understand.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I be a little too long with it for my own preference. Girl, get to it. But I still have to do Salt Lake City and Insecure. So they'll be out probably by Wednesday, child, because I wore myself out. Is there anything else I gotta say? Oh yes, me and Josiah, we did do a collab video last week.
Y'all did.
But it was about the Housewives of Potomac's looks. It was a real good time. So y'all go ahead and check that out as well. But that's a look out for me.
Yeah.
Well, can I say something real quick before we go?
Mm-hmm.
So I am 5 subscribers away from 5,700 subscribers. So if it's 5 people in the room that ain't subscribed to me, go on hook a sister up. So I can get over that hump. So I can get
She needs 5 people. She needs 5 people.
6,000 by the end of the year. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but baby, that's what I'm aiming for.
You
don't,
that's right.
Don't say you not.
Today.
Yes, I meant to say that Sakina has hit 4,000 subs today.
Yes.
So y'all
Thank you for all that have watched and subscribed and commented, liked, and all of that good. Thank you.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, of course, I review the Real Housewives of Potomac. I review Love and Marriage Huntsville, and I review Queens, but I don't know if I'm gonna still be reviewing that shit because y'all don't watch them reviews. Like,
yeah, it's crazy.
Y'all don't even watch them. Yeah,
just tweet about it.
Yeah. Y'all don't watch them damn Queens reviews. I just keep watching the show. I'm probably just gonna drop this shit. Of course, Boys Night Out will be back for our second episode on Friday. But I was meaning to post this earlier, but since we're here, I want to also make this announcement. I'm going to be starting a new segment. It's probably going to be a limited segment. It's going to be a collaborative type thing. It's going to be called Who Was Wrong, where I talk about like different stuff from different shows or movies and certain situations where we talk about who we think was wrong in that particular situation. And I would love it if each and every person up here would want to collab with me on that. It's a 2-person type of thing. It's gonna be my side, your side. That's pretty much what that is.
We already did that on the first Boys Night Out.
That's not. It's not the same. It's not.
I was wrong.
It's not the. No. It's not the same.
Scotty,
it's not the same. It's not the same.
I don't think you and I could do it because people already get mad when you and I have our banter back and forth.
Don't they?
I don't know when would you do that.
Y'all might need to do it. That'll get.
But I do want to say though, and I'm not gonna start. We had no issues today.
No, we didn't.
I saved all my energy for him right there.
Yes, you did.
He had a lot of shit to say in his live this morning, so yeah.
Oh, and also before we go, Joshua just asked who's gonna review Portia's show. Is one of y'all gonna review her show?
I said I watched and reviewed the first episode, and it depends how the numbers do. If the numbers don't do,
like, because I'm not gonna keep reviewing this shit if y'all not gonna watch it. That's why I stopped reviewing Salt Lake City. Y'all wasn't watching it.
I don't know why I keep doing it. I don't know why I keep doing it.
Everybody kept telling me Monday's episode was everything. I'm trying to find it.
I ain't watched it yet, but I be feeling the same way about Insecure. Like, that's one of my favorite shows, but the people just don't be watching that shit.
I don't know what it is about scripted reviews. It's hard to review a scripted show. I just don't know why.
It's real hard for me to do
it. It's such a conversation piece. Like, like literally, people love to watch Insecure to have the conversation of what they thought, but I'm really doing it because I love the show, but I feel like that's another show I could really just drop.
Yeah, I'm dropping Queens. I love the show, but I'm dropping this shit. Y'all ain't watching the damn reviews.
Okay, because we already put a lot of time and effort taking notes, watching shit more than once sometimes, and listen, editing, playing with goddamn technology. It do its own thing. Y'all see, I've been waiting hours just to do one thing. All of that just for a measly little 300. Like, huh? And
shout out to Really Be in her theme song, honey, because like I said, I be dying when that theme song be playing. I swear, I'm gonna listen to it when we get the fuck out of here. I swear to God. I swear to God. But with that being said, y'all, we will see you guys next Monday. And like I said, Brandy will be up here with us next Monday. We had a great time.
Brandy.
And it's getting close. It's getting close to the end of this cycle of the panel is getting so sad because this has really been good. So shout out to once again, shout out to everybody up here. If it wasn't for y'all, it would not be a panel. Okay.
And if y'all don't see me next season, that's because Scotty did not give me my contract.
With that being said, y'all, we are out of here, y'all. See y'all later.
Bye.